started. We'll start playing. Got half the players grayed out on the overlay, but we're gonna have a good time. So, Eb, since you recently completed the recap, would you mind giving us a recap of what happened last time? Hello?
He's almost
I
back.
think he said he was going to step away.
Okay,
for
cool.
a quick second.
I thought I heard him came back, but I guess I was hearing something else. In that case, we will wait.
Oh, his pizza's there.
Yep. No problem. So with you guys, when you click on your token, does the initiative button pop up in the top left?
Yep.
And do you see like the size buttons too, or is that the only button you see?
That's the only button I see.
Cool. Cause I added extra buttons so I could be like, pow, if I wanted, or that, or that, or that, or that.
Nice, yeah. So when you're putting out like dinosaurs and stuff, you can make them their appropriate size easily.
Or yeah, or if there's something like enlarge, reduce. Typically, the dinosaur should already be set up, or whatever it is should be set up. But as I saw it and it was cool, so I added it, and it doesn't really, and it was, yeah. So I can just be like, look at me, Moosh is the captain now.
I'm here. I'm just trying to munch on my pizza. Last time, we made our way to Mbala. We killed some stuff. We made it up. Lady was like, go kill some flying things. We went and killed some terror folk, and we chilled in their cave.
Cool. That's, oh fuck. That sounds about right.
That's the very short version, so I can eat.
Yeah, that does. So, you guys just finished a short rest in their cave. I believe it was a short rest. Maybe you guys are just resting up.
It was long rest, because it was 2 hours before dark.
Yeah, you had started long rest, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you had wanted to try to take a long rest. Who would be did you guys want to take any watches, or are you just gonna try to sleep in the back of the cave, or what do you want to do?
Not taking. Because I think I'm basically the only one with dark vision, right?
Yep,
Moosh
and
would.
Moosh. And right now, if you started the rest now, you have a couple hours of watch before it's completely dark. So if you were worrying about that, maybe you'll get somebody without dark vision to watch now, and then trade off for the people who can see in the dark later on. So first couple hours as the sun's setting, who wants to take the watch?
I'll take the first watch.
Okay. And so, where do you want to be watching out?
I mean, the front of the cave.
Okay.
Ish.
Yeah, I'd probably say looking out through the main doorway. Like, not all the way out on that little ledge, but...
Okay. So you're just kind of like sitting there watching out the door? Are you going to try to, are you trying to like stay out of sight, or are you just sitting there?
Yeah.
And where do you want? Where are you gonna be? Right by the door, you said. So like right around here. We'll say up against the wall, as you're kind of just pressed against the wall, sitting in a nice little nook where you can easily see out and see inside. The rest of you guys, where do you want to be keeping? Where are you gonna be resting?
Yeah, probably like chilling right around here somewhere.
Okay. Sweet. Alright then. Tetsuin, I need you... Yes, thank you for the reminder. Tetsuan, I need you to give me a perception check for your watch. Nice. Very, very good.
I'm on fire, baby.
Perfect, and that's very, very, very useful at this moment because as you're sitting there, probably looking out to the west, enjoying the sunset, you start seeing a few shadows appear, like a few dark spots appear in the sun. And at first you think, oh man, I've been looking at this too long, I need to look away. Then as you look back, the spots start getting larger and larger. And you see 4 winged beasts flying in the direction of the nest. What do you want to do?
Patrol's coming home. I'm gonna wake people up.
Okay.
Guys, wake up! I see some shit.
What's going on? What is it?
There's four winged beastmen coming back this way.
Fuck.
Looks like we ain't done yet.
Get ready.
All right. So
Where are the bodies? The bodies of the Terrafolks.
they're all around in this area. They're like they're spread around. Did you guys want to do anything with them? I think they were kind of just leaving them where they were.
They were also really big, so yeah. I don't know if there's and there's like a pile right here.
Yep.
So when they come in, they'll see them immediately.
Yeah. Do we want to wait like in the back of the cave and see if maybe they just go, oh shit, something happened here and fucked off?
I would be on the other side of that curtain, just waiting for them to peel it back. It's like opaque-ish, right? 'Cause you had blocked it with...
Yeah, you can't really see through it. Like it's like leaves hanging down, so you could probably move a few to the side to peek out without being too obvious. But while it's just sitting there, while it's just hanging down, you can't see through it.
Let me get behind the curtain.
It's probably about 5 minutes, based on Tetsuin's judgment, till they arrive. Is there anything you want to do in that time?
I'm trying to think.
Everybody's at full, right? We're good-ish.
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty close
Yeah,
to
we
full
healed
health.
up.
So I'm at one level.
I'm sorry, you're breaking up a bit. What'd you say?
I'm at 33 out of 39, and I have 1 first level spell left, so I'm gonna keep that. I would have gotten my channel. I don't use it. Okay, so I got channel divinity and a level 1 spell.
Okay. Just heads
I'm
up,
good.
I'm not sure if there's some Discord issue, but you are breaking up a little bit here and there.
Probably just comes as my mic's not perfectly lined up because food.
No problem. Alright, so about 5 minutes later, as you guys are sitting back there, actually, before that happens, can everybody give me a stealth check?
Shit.
This is you guys all helping each other hide and be quiet. I don't think Moosh has cast his Path Without Trace, so he'll offer the services of Path Without Trace at this time, if you'd like. So it'll be +10 to everybody. I'll roll for Donar and Azith. He has a stealth bonus. Look at that.
Swing.
Okay, so Moosh does cast Pass Without Trace. So we got a wow, you guys were all bad. Holy crap. I mean, Tetsuin was the best, but still. Everybody rolled under 10?
Yep.
Yep, I got 2 7s.
Moosh got an 11.
I mean,
Total.
I got a 10. I have a +0.
Okay,
I mean,
so
that's not too
you
bad.
rolled the highest. It was just
I have a +2, but disadvantage thanks to heavy armor.
Yep. Okay. So 16. So okay.
Oh,
16.
I also have disadvantage because heavy armor.
Okay. Okay.
Never mind.
So we got 16, 22, 25, 21, 17, and 20. Still, with the pass out trace, you guys should be able to be pretty quiet as long as you're staying out of sight. I will go ahead and give these guys just a... No, it's just going to be... No, I'll give them a perception check. Just one for all. Okay. So, about 5 minutes later, you guys hear them... The flap of large wings approach, and then you hear the flapping stop and some crunching as they... as the terrafolk enter the cave, and then you hear some loud squawks coming from outside, and then you hear this strange reptilian-like voice just say, "Something's here. Something did this. Who has killed these things? Death has come." And then there's some like other miscellaneous chatter, like squawking and going back and forth. And you hear the pounding of like claws against the stone and the dirt and the ground as they're rushing back and forth. You hear a thump as probably one of the bodies gets knocked off the pile and falls to the ground. And then you hear some wings, some more wings flapping, and probably one of them takes up in the air and just starts beating its wings furiously. Are any of you looking out through the curtain? Or are you guys all just kind of like trying to stay behind there?
Yeah, just.
I'm gonna
hanging
take a
back
peek.
listening for now.
Okay. So yeah, you take a peek and you see 4 terrafolk out there, kind of moving around the bodies, sniffing at them, looking around on the ground, looking everywhere. What do you want to do?
I just see those 4.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm basically just gonna
Oh fuck.
hold up my fingers and do 4. I don't see what was actually talking, do I?
You probably see one of them talking, and they all seem to be chattering back and forth to each other.
I'm just gonna chill for now.
Okay. They start kind of like looking around on the ground, sniffing around, putting their faces right down, looking at the tracks in the ground, seeing these strange tracks, and then one of them is like kind of squawks excitedly, and then just starts kind of sniffing the ground, looking at the ground closely, and walking towards the curtain.
Will we get like a surprise attack if we attack like through this curtain once he gets close enough?
Quite possibly. Right now, you cannot see through it,
Okay.
so you'd have to like jump out and then attack, or try to peek out and find a target and attack some way.
I'm gonna put one hand on my sword, and with the other start giving a 1, 2, 3 type countdown.
Okay.
And then once one gets close enough, I'm gonna jump out at him.
Okay. Are you still looking through? Or are you just kind of like standing by and listening till they come?
I'm standing by and listening.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check to see how well you judge the timing of this?
Fuck.
Okay. So. Okay. So as you're listening out and hearing him come closer, you're like, oh shit, he's right there. So the time comes and you feel like it's the perfect moment to jump out and do whatever you'd want to do. Do you do
Surprise, cockfags!
that? Okay. Can I get everybody to roll for initiative?
I'm glad I got a 21. In before surprise cockfags goes last.
All right. Let's get some more appropriate music here. And everybody's on the initiative order. I'll sort it. And Surprise Cockbags goes first. That is perfect. Fits in with the story. So you jump out and you see this one probably about 10 feet away. The others are kind of sniffing around all out here. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move up next to him,
Okay.
and we'll go with that,
1 second.
which I'm assuming hits.
Probably does if you're assuming it. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that definitely hits. Oh man. Ouch. So 13 damage and then 4 more if he decides to move before your next turn. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, nice, nice, very well. Yeah, that definitely hits. Your blade kind of gives out this vibrating sound, and you feel it vibrating in your hand, and you slam it into him, and you see the vibrations transfer onto its body, and he just kind of starts shaking a little bit. And then the radiant energy burns through him, and burns him a little bit more. Is there anything else you want to do?
That's about it.
Okay. Right, next up is Azith. Fuck. Azith is gonna chill. Ebb.
Alright, I'm done eating. Perfect timing.
Awesome.
I'm gonna come right over here,
Okay.
and I'm trying at this fucker.
Okay.
That does not hit,
that
does
does
it?
not indeed. Your luck continues. Although I guess it was your spiritual weapon last time that was giving you issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Always rolling sixes.
So as your trident comes, the guy, he's vibrating so much, it actually looks like his body's a little wider than what it is. So your trident just goes through part of the as he's moving and doesn't cause any damage to him.
He's not
Okay.
surprised, is he? He was kind of expecting danger, I'm assuming.
Yeah, he is kind of like looking out, looking at you guys, looking at the curtain. The
Yeah,
others, yeah, they don't get to fucking move. Tetsu, what do you want to do?
Gonna jump right up there near 2 and swing with the stick,
Nice, that is a hit.
and I'll make an extra blow.
Okay, well, hang on. That one is enough to smash in his head, and he dies.
Oh, so the stick hits.
Yes, it does indeed.
Stick kills.
And then, if you want, you can you can move more and transfer your unarmed strike to someone else. I'll have to check that out later, Rabble. That sounds hilarious.
The foam hat is as large as an octane.
Okay, so you
I'll,
move over next to that one and slam him with your fist. Nice.
Got it.
Anything else you want to do?
I will hold here.
Okay. Those two are both surprised. Moosh is going to come charging out. He'll get... Hey, he can get right up next to them because diagonals and we're not using geometry. So he's going to run out, get next to them, pull out his big old skull basher, and attempt to bash some skulls, which he does. And just slams it into one of the wings. You see the wing crack a little bit. I didn't roll for Dornar. I did roll for Dornar. I skipped Dornar last time.
Yep.
Oh well. He's going to go now real quick. So you see him kind of pop out over here, and he's going to fire at this one next to Tetsu and Moosh. But his arrow just goes wide. And he will go over here. 2, what do you want to do?
Let's see. I'm gonna go climb over this one's body
Okay.
and come right here.
Okay.
And yeah, we'll do that again.
Ooh, this time, as it sees you coming at, right after it ducks out of the way of the arrow, it ducks under your sword and does not strike. Anything else you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna Shield of Faith mush.
Okay, nice.
Which one of them was talking, by the way?
You're not sure.
Okay.
Like they were all talking to each other.
Okay.
One did seem to be the first one to react to them finding the dead bodies inside their home. Okay, anything else you want to do too?
No, I'm all set.
Sorry, I just saw those pictures. Okay, Donar. He's going to pop back out and fire an arrow at the same one, trying to hit again. Oh my gosh, Donar. This is what you get when you don't show up. But this one just flies way above and slammed into the ceiling. Now he'll send Azith out to try to attack and distract, even though he's worried that he may get hit. So Azith flies out and strikes out with his beak, but just misses. Oh. This time actually it hits because of pack tactics. And his beak just scrapes against the claws, or against the rough skin of the Terrafolk. Ebb.
I'm gonna... Whoop, whoop. And I'm gonna try this guy and miss again.
Oh man.
Cool.
Yep, that one does indeed miss. Well, this one, seeing you close by, is gonna come up to you and lay into you as he attacks. Tries to bite you. Tries to bite you, and then he's gonna claw you twice. The bite, I think, hits. Both claws miss. As he just rips through your armor and pierces your skin. But then your armor is too strong to succumb to his slashing claws. Tetsu.
Well, this one's looking pretty damaged in front of us. I'll stick him again.
Okay. He's looking pretty bad now after that attack.
Oh boy.
How do you want to kill him? How do you want to fuck him up?
Oh, I want to just punch him in the head so hard that his fucking neck snaps.
You do just that. As you kind of just give him this big old uppercut right on the tip of his jaw, you see his entire head just do a 180 as his jaw is now facing backwards and his neck is completely snapped. He kind of stumbles back a little bit and then just falls on his back.
Oh yeah. And I'll hold here.
Awesome. That one is dead. This one, he'll come. I mean, that one was kind of on the dead bodies now, but he'll come. Oops, that's not what I wanted to move. He'll hop over here, and I mean, he doesn't want to be fully on top of his companion, so he's going to attack Ab. A bite and 2 claws. All miss, as you just kind of block his attacks away with your shield pretty easily. Moosh is going to jump on top of this thing and try to bring his Skull Basher down on the next one. And he does indeed, putting a big old dent into this Terrafolk. And the last one is dead. 2, what do you want to do?
Are these two, like, right next to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that one have to be within 5 feet? Yeah, they're within 5 feet, so that should work. Is it within 5 feet of you or within 5 feet of the target?
Within 5 feet of the target, and the original target has to be within 5 feet of me.
Okay, yeah, then that definitely works. Oh, well, that is, he had 17 hit points, so that's just enough to kill that one, as the fire leaps onto this one. Donar is going to take a shot at that other one, because I don't think there was time to discuss his wayward arrows.
Oh, he hits.
That hits you? Yeah, so I think it just misses you, unless your armor class is different.
No, my AC is 19.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so he fires his arrow, and like he thinks he's gonna get it around you, but instead it just slams into your shoulder and just glances off your chain, your splint mail, glances off one of the plates and flies wide. And he's like,
talked about this.
Sorry, forgot. Azith is gonna just, oops, that's not what I wanted to choose. Fly out of the way, and fly back to Donar since things seem to be handled. Ebb?
I hit.
You do! Look at that.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, this one now is gonna say, okay, these guys are obviously fucking strong. They've killed the rest of my friends. I'm going to leave. So he will disengage from you. and fly out of the cave. And that is it. Tetsu.
I mean, can I even still see him if I try and chase him out the cave?
Yeah, so you can get to the edge and you can just see him. He's just, like, as you're running after him, he's just in front of you. You think you might be able to strike him right before he leaves the edge of, like, where you can still have a solid footing to hit him. Okay, let me check this lighting. I may not be able to fix it, but I do have it like that. That's gonna fuck it all up, but we don't really need it anymore. So we will do this. Okay, so you guys see the whole map now, right?
Sure.
Okay, can you see the creature?
No.
Fuck.
I can sort of see him. Off the edge.
I think it's because of the lighting. Oh, it's because you technically don't have dark vision. That's why you can't. You can barely see him.
Yeah.
So I will. Actually, I'll just bring my old friend Torch in here to simulate the setting sun.
I'm apparently a light source.
There we go. Okay, so you can see him now, Tetsu?
Oh yeah. I
Okay,
got him.
so yeah, you can get right up next to him if you'd like.
Slitty slap.
Alright, let me switch back to it. Yeah, you're able to slap him in his tail as he's running away.
Oh boy. Ah.
Oh, right. So with your 2 strikes, you're able to knock him down and kill him. How do you want to finish this one off?
I think the last hit, I'm just gonna punch my thumb right into his eye socket.
Yeah, so you do just that. You smack your bow staff up against his tail, and he kind of like whips around, looks back at you. You kind of grab onto his head with the other hand, and then you just punch him straight in the eye, and he just kind of squeals a little bit, and then falls and plummets to his death down below.
But the loot.
All right. So they are all dead. The battle seems to be over for now. What do you want to do?
Go back to sleep.
Yeah, it may be time for rest.
This arcade now, bitches.
Okay. Where do you want to rest?
Chilling back here.
Okay, and you're staying in the cave?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's taking second watch?
Oh, thanks. 2. Yay. 2, do you want to take... If there's more patrols, my guess is that they'll come back during your shift. So I think you... A second.
Yeah.
But
Probably.
there's 5 of those. Who has the shittiest perception?
Maybe me, because I have a -1.
Yep, it's you.
Okay,
But I have dark vision.
Well, I'll stay up with you. How's that? I have a +6. So, yeah.
Okay. So you guys are staying up for the second watch. Where do you want to be?
Probably close to the door, like where Tetsu was.
Okay.
Being able to see out of it, but not standing on the ledge.
Great. And are you trying to stay hidden from anything that happens to come from outside?
Sure.
Okay, can you each give me a stealth check and a perception check?
Stealth is normal, right?
I think it should be disadvantage, right?
God. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, yeah. Got him.
Clutch.
Got him.
2, could you give... Oh.
Damn it.
And
Clanky armor, dude.
And
it's
perception?
it's an average, right? That's how it works. And perception with disadvantage because
Dark. Yeah, and 2, you can also give me a perception check with just straight roll. Ouch.
I'm just standing out there looking around at the stars.
Okay, so you got a
Note to self, we need to paint my armor black.
a 19 and a 7 for stealth, and an 11 and an 8 for perception.
Woo!
God damn it. Well, they've spotted us. Not that we know, but there's more of them.
Give me 1 second.
They're coming.
Yeah, there's definitely the other patrol returning at this time. Just trying to think how I want to do this. So,
Are any of us able to rest long enough to get anything back?
not this time. This is about an hour later, as you guys are sitting there watching, keeping looking out into the darkness around you.
I see whoever's in charge of the Terra folk are also commanded by Zap Brannigan.
Well,
They've studied his books of strategy.
These guys were just the ones out hunting, looking for food. Now they've come back to the nest, to their home. Okay, here's how it will happen. To and Ebb, as you guys are looking out, nothing really seems amiss. Until you start hearing a strange flapping of wings coming towards you. Because I mean, I just thought about it, and they're not really trying to be stealthy. Like they don't know that you guys are here. They're just coming home to their normal home. So you guys look out, and you see out ahead of you, maybe a couple minutes from reaching the cave, quite a few large flying shapes flying towards the cave.
Define quite a few.
It's kind of hard.
10?
Kind of hard to tell with that perception check and the darkness around you.
Cool.
There's more than a couple.
Okay.
Somewhere between 3 and 12.
Okay.
No!
It's kind of hard to tell. Like, it's the darkness. It makes it difficult for you to see. And like they're flying in and out of formation, so it's really hard to see exactly how many are there.
Well,
what do you want? But you see a number of them coming towards you. What do you want to do?
Peggy 3.
Wake the fuck up. Got more.
Fuck. I just want to sleep. Can't we just have a night's rest?
What do we want to do? We want to do the same thing, just a bit better this time, or?
How wide is this entrance? How many of them can fit side by side in it?
Probably only 1, maybe 2.
Do we want to hold them off at this, like, funnel, if you will? But we can't be dragged out. That's the thing. Wait, we have pythons, don't we?
Probably.
But do we have any rope? Because I know I used all of mine to anchor to Vorn, but the rope should be hanging over the mouth of the cave.
Yeah, our rope is still outside, kind of.
Well, we could just have Vorn walked away or something, but so it's not hanging off the side. That's a bit too obvious.
I think the idea was that you guys wanted them to be hanging off the side, so if you need to get the fuck out quick, you could just
Yeah, we could grab the ropes
and he
and
would try to pull you up.
I'm down to stay and wipe these guys out, but it'll be a rough fight.
Oh, I think we got it.
I'm going to hold in the doorway.
Okay.
Can we all tie each other? Do you have a single rope? I'm assuming someone has a single set, like 50-foot of rope, right?
That you didn't use to tie yourselves off to Ford?
Yeah, I used the 150 that I had because the mouth was 50 feet down.
I thought you had 200. From
That
the
was
camp.
CD. I've got 3 of them. One 50-foot spool that I got from the camp, a 50-foot spool that I got off of Terran, and then the 50-foot spool that I started with.
And Moosh doesn't have rope.
Moose does not seem to have rope.
Donar doesn't have rope. What's in a priest's pack?
He has his explorer's pack, which does have rope in it. Yeah, sure. Donar has some rope. He has about 50 feet.
Let's all tie ourselves up at the waist.
Okay.
Give
Now,
ourselves. There's 5 of us, right? There's
Yeah.
Well, Donar, I'm assuming will be. Well, he can't fire because I'm fucking right there. So I'll go
Yeah,
here.
Donar has pulled out his short swords, his daggers actually. That's what he uses.
I'm actually gonna hang back to let him use his primary weapon.
Okay, so yeah, you see him start to draw them, and then he sees you hanging back, and he kind of nods and pulls out the other weapons. He does just say, "Why don't you just get rid of that shield?"
Because it's useful. Let's tie 2-point to Tetsu to me. That way they have to drag 3 people out.
Okay.
Ooh,
Right.
getting captured?
Well, I'm assuming they're going to try to drag us out, right?
I mean, they tried that once.
We've got 3 to 12 of them coming, though.
The last group was slightly more surprised at our attack, and that helped us.
I have a plan, though.
Standing
you're
next to the torch boy.
Okay. Well,
So you 3 are tying yourselves off, and this is something that you're trying to do very quickly. So I need all 3 of you to make an intelligence check. If you have proficiency in sleight of hand, you can add your proficiency bonus to it.
Oof.
it's great.
And Tetsu, you too.
Sleight of hand.
Just intelligence. If you have proficiency in sleight of hand, then we'll add your proficiency bonus to your roll. Sadly, Roll20 doesn't really have this functionality that I've, at least with this sheet. So,
Wait, do I not just click on intelligence? Yes.
yeah, you just click on intelligence. Perfect. Great. Got it. So you guys tie yourselves off. It's an alright job. You feel like you pull on it, it's relatively snug. Okay. So you see them start coming towards you, get closer and closer and closer. Are you guys are in position where you want to be?
I am, but I'm going to say one thing as they come closer,
Okay.
and it's prepare your ears.
Okay, so you see them start flying closer. There's about 3 that are coming in first, getting close to you, and you see probably about 4 more behind them also coming home to roost. As they start flying towards you, they see you standing in the doorway, and like they all just start squawking. A few of them start just like pulling up and pulling off to the side, starting to circle back around. What did you want to do?
I'm gonna yell, "Dinner served, come and get me, you bitches," and hurl a firebolt at one of them.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so that hits. Let me pull these back on.
Super effective.
Yeah, so that definitely hits. I'm going to zoom this out a little bit so I can see the whole map. Which one did you want to fire at? That one?
It doesn't really matter which one. I'm just trying to get them in here.
Okay. So your firebolt hits him right in the face, kind of burns a large scar on his cheek, and he just squawks a little bit and continues coming towards you.
Can I cast Bless?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna do 2-point. Tetsu, I'm assuming you're going melee at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it to you. And that's attack rolls. And I'll give the other one to Donar.
Okay.
Bless.
All right. And let's roll initiative. I don't know why I'm doing them all. Yeah, I'm doing them all separate. This will be more fair.
That's fine, we're all rolling crap anyways. Except Donar and Azith, because...
Holy shit. Yeah. That might be appreciated. That might be good. Okay, so we are sorted. Let's get our music back, since we are right back to fighting. With these guys coming back home. Yeah, so Donar, first up, he's going to step over to the side and see the same one that you hit with the fireball. And he's going to fire his longbow at this one. And it hits. It just slams into his side. Let me check his spells. Does he even have any left? He has 1 left. Oh, but they're not appropriate in this situation. Okay, that'll be it for his turn. And he doesn't want to send Azith in to fight these guys because he's tiny and they are huge.
Dumb bird.
Oh my gosh, you guys did roll like shit. What the hell? Wait, 2, are you on initiative? Yeah, you're down there. Wow.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Wow. Wow, you guys. Okay.
Well, they didn't roll so great either.
They didn't. It was just slightly better than you. You see this one come in and just kind of land right next to you, too. And he's going to... yeah, he's going to do the same thing. Bite in a couple claws. This time. But you're able to just dodge, dip and dodge out of the way of each one. You see this one just kind of flying around outside, keeping his distance. Like he can't quite get in there. Tetsu, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm kind of pissed off and alarmed, so I'm just gonna jump up here and just start swinging.
Do it. That is a hit. You feel the energy of Ishtisha flow through you, and it guides your bow staff to slam into his head.
Awesome. I will spend a key to make 2 more strikes.
Nice. Yeah, with those 2, that's enough to finish that one off.
Rock on.
Very, very well done. Okay, and then you see this one kind of flying in. He's going to fly up here, and he's going to actually try to grab onto 2. So if you could give me either an athletics check or an acrobatics check. He does indeed grab you, and he starts dragging you out this way. And he's just kind of lifts up into the air of the cave. He's right now about 10 feet above the cave floor, but you're still above the cave, not over nothing. Ebb?
Yeah, I don't really got much else than that. I can just Sacred Flame him.
Okay.
The one bothering 2. Oh, I rolled more than a 1.
Nice job. And he is not, as he's focused on grabbing onto 2, he's not able to dodge out of the way, and the flame burns through him.
So the rope is like Tetsu to me, right?
How did you guys set it up?
Well, when we made the checks, it was Ebb, Tetsu, and then me on the other end.
Okay.
So that.
So
and
Tetsu
that?
would be our middle anchor, yeah.
Okay.
So 10 and then 35. So I'm gonna run to the back here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you're
Just
getting quite right to the end of the rope.
Yeah,
You
that's
guys
the
are
idea.
And
that's
okay. Yeah, you see this one kind of can't quite get in there, so he's going to be flying around outside. You hear lots of squawking and yelling. This one's going to try to fly past you. He just kind of swoops under and then crawls under where you guys are to get at Tetsu. And he's just going to lay into you, Tetsu.
Bring it.
What's your AC?
I think it's 17.
Yeah, it looks like it's 17. So the first one and the last one hit, so you take 11 points of damage from the 2 strikes as it slices through your bare skin.
Oof.
2, it's coming around to your turn. You are held in the air by this terrorfolk being pulled away. What do you want to do?
How did he grab me?
He just
Are
kinda
my
like-
hands free?
Yeah, your hands are free. He's kind of like grabbed onto your shoulders and is taking you away.
So I'm assuming I'd be able to make an attack then?
Oh, definitely.
Am I under him or like?
Yeah, he's like carrying you under him, like in his claws, as he's trying to fly out of the cave to get you out of the cave.
So basically, making an attack on him, I'd have to be pointing straight up.
Yeah, so you'd be just thrusting your sword up.
Sure, we're gonna do this.
Okay, that does indeed hit. Nice, that's a good choice for that. So 7 points of damage to that one. Nice.
Put me down, you bitch.
Oh Jesus Christ! Look at that.
Okay. Yeah, he puts you down because he gets put down as you fall to the ground. Can you just give me an acrobatics check to see if you can land on your feet instead of falling prone? You fall prone, and since I think no, there wasn't room for you to be 10 feet up, but you do fall down. You can't quite catch your balance as you're falling down.
That's your turn, right? So
you have your movement left. So if you wanted to stand up with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up.
Okay. So that's just,
And yeah.
that is half your movement. So you could move more if you'd like.
And I shall come back around this side
Okay.
to be next to Tetsu.
Moosh is going to come charging up and chuck a hand up as he goes. And it hits. Why is this not auto-rolling? Come on, roll 20. I don't have time to be clicking roll. Okay, hopefully it's fixed now.
Two of them dead, and I haven't even...
It worked for the other one. Yeah, so that one hits and just slams into the side of this guy. And is now sticking out of him. You see two more Terrafolk come flying up. This one will get to be right here, and he's just, seeing that you broke free and did that to the other guy, he's just going to try to attack you.
Nope. Yep.
Okay, so you just take 5 points of slashing damage. As the last one, he's able to pull apart your armor enough to get his claw inside. This one's going to fly up. This one's going to try to get right up here, and you see him pull out this weird long stick from some kind of holster on his back. Like,
He's a wizard.
yeah, and he just like chucks this long, sharp, pointed stick at you, and then he quickly pulls another one out and chucks it at you.
At me?
At you too. Yep. Oh wow. Is it? I'm guessing a 22 hits.
22 hits.
Ooh.
12 points of piercing
Yeah,
damage?
I don't have any...
And then the other
Ooh.
one you're able to block away with your shield. And he kind of flies back a little bit after he flies in and chucks those. Donar now is going to fire at the one closest. Yeah. Why did he take that spell? Okay, whatever.
Hunter's mark? Yeah, I don't know.
No, he didn't take Hunter's Mark. He, like, it doesn't matter. He took a different spell that's, I mean, might be useful. Fires his longbow and it slams into the shoulder of this guy. And then he's just gonna, seeing that this guy's almost dead, he's gonna send Azith up there to hopefully finish him off. As Azith flies up and pecks at him with his beak. And hits, but the guy is just barely alive. Looking almost dead. I just skipped somebody. Did I skip the dead guy?
Yeah, it was the dead guy.
Cool. This guy will fly in. He's going to continue flying around outside, actually. Tetsu.
This one next to me is pretty low. I'm just gonna try and finish him off here.
Yeah, he's dead.
And I think I'm just gonna hold. I'm gonna use the...
Okay. Ebb.
Save for that one damage.
All right. He fails.
Got him.
Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Wow. And that's...
Amazing. Next.
He looks possibly a little weaker. This one now starts flying in, and he's gonna fly around and just land on top of his brethren. He's seen two do some shit. So he's gonna try to grab onto you two and pull you out.
Of course.
Ho ho ho. Can you beat a 4 with acrobatics or athletics? You do. As he grabs onto you, you just kind of give him a shove back. It didn't even seem like that much of an attempt. It was pretty weak. The other one...
It's the dead one underneath.
Dead.
Let's see. Damn it, they're in two different directions. Of course. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out the cave mouth with this. So, basically aiming at that one. And then out the cave mouth. Yeah.
Horn of Blasting. Alright. What's the 30-foot cone? Yeah, so you can definitely hit those two. Fuck it, you can hit that one too. You wait for a nice moment when they're all in line, and you fire them. Top to bottom, left to right. Okay, so the two outside succeed. The one in front of you is obliterated.
Get fucked.
And it's half damage on success, right?
Yeah, half damage on success.
Thunder damage. Okay, you see him kind of just take this thunder and still hold their ground or hold their air. Anything else you want to do?
No, I think that's all set.
As this loud noise kind of deafens the rest of you and just leaves this little tinnitus ringing in your ear. Okay, Moosh is gonna come now charging up. Now, after he chucked his axe, he's gonna pull out his big ol' skull basher and smack and miss. As he just brings it down, the Terrafolk rears back and smacks it away. This one is dead. This one now, not liking what you just tried to do with it, and it's gonna fly on top of its obliterated friend.
It's like a pile now.
Yeah. Well, that one, the one that was blasted by the Hornet Blasting, is kind of pulp.
Not there.
Yeah.
Pieces.
Yeah, he's kind of, yeah, he's just not there anymore. There was no body. But he's
over there, over there, up there.
And like he's gonna fly up and get some height, and then just come diving straight towards you. And attack you 3 times with its normal thing. Oh, come on! That would've been cool! Fuck.
He bites himself.
Yeah, so he just flies down. As he's flying down, he misjudges it, and his head just kind of hits the cave roof. And his 2 claws and his bite just don't even do any damage to you. You just easily block them away. Donar is gonna be continue his bombardment.
Bombardment.
And man, steady damage, smack into that one closest. Azith will do the same thing. And do some damage. Nice. Terrafolk, not dead. He'll fly back up and chuck some javelins at you too, because that's all he can't quite reach. Whew. Looks like the first one hits for 6 points of damage. And the other one misses, so he'll fly back a little bit further away this time after seeing your horn. Tetsu.
This one next to me is still alive.
Yep.
I'm gonna smack him with my stick.
That is enough to kill him.
Amazing. I'm gonna move over his corpse slightly here.
Okay. You're just kind of climbing on top.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit this guy with the fist.
Do it.
Guy in the south.
Nice. Yeah, your fist slams into his bones. You hear a few crack underneath.
Alright. Little... Oh, nice.
It
ignores ignores cover, period.
That's against the
So,
closest one, I'm guessing.
Well, yeah, I don't even see other ones, so...
And he fails. Man, they're not doing well. They're taking your radiant damage.
This one that's in front of me, is he flying?
He's kind of
Or is
perched
he on the ground?
on a dead body on one of the other Terrafolk. So he's not up in the air.
I'm assuming he's facing me, like,
Yes.
on all fours. I'm gonna try and put him in a headlock and snap his neck.
Okay. So to start, let's do an athletics check from you. And I'll use their strength. Oh, shit. Yeah, he can't... He has no chance of beating that. Literally. So yeah, you're able to grab onto his head. He's low enough. I'm going to give you this... I'm going to let you do an athletics check with disadvantage against his athletics check to see if he can resist this. Because that's a pretty tough thing to do with such a large beast. So yeah, you can make your athletics check with disadvantage. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, so yeah.
Oh.
Awesome. You do just that. So you just look up at this guy who's this large winged beast that's perched on other winged beasts that you have slain recently. And he's just looking down at you. His mouth is open. His beak is like just in a snarl. And you just reach up, grab onto his beak, pull him down, wrap your arm around him, and then just give him a quick twist, and his neck just snaps. You hear a little and then he just falls dead in front of you.
I'm just gonna scream, "Who's the beast?" now as I stand back up.
Okay. Moosh is gonna just run up to the edge and then think twice and run back. Terrafolk's dead. Donar.
How many are left? I don't
Turn
see any.
tracker.
Just one that flew away pretty far to be out of range of the horn.
He's gonna he'll take a pot shot at this thing.
Yeah, he's down here.
Okay.
Smack it with an arrow for good measure. But he doesn't want to send Azith after it. And this one is gonna just fucking book it.
Later.
So he's
We're gonna-
100 feet out as he's running away now.
Well, like that just leaves Donar, right? He's got a longbow, so he can do.
Well, I can chuck firebolts at it too.
Oh yeah, you have one more round for firebolt.
So let's see. If you went up to the edge of the cave, he'd be about 130 feet away from you. How far can you reach with that?
Firebolt's 120.
Ah, get fucked. But Donar will run up and try to hit him with a passing shot. I'll give him another 100 feet. I'll give him 2 shots. The second one disadvantage because of the long range. Yeah. First shot does hit. The second shot, can he bring him down, Legolas? Oh, cause he's fucking blessed.
Wow, look at that.
Their AC is 12.
Got him.
Nice. So he takes one shot, and the second one you see he takes a little bit longer, and he raises his bow a little, lines it up, and the arrow flies. You guys all look out. You don't even see the arrow, and then you see that dark shape just all of a sudden drop from the sky and fall down. As all the Terrafolk have been slain. And don't worry, I promise you, there's no more coming. That's definitely it. Okay. We are out of initiative order. Everything else is dead. What do you guys want to do?
I use my channel divinity, and I think 2's the only injured one
Okay.
for that at least.
That brings me to half, right?
Yeah, half.
I took
Alright.
some.
Yeah, I can't bring you past your half, so
Donar offers to heal one person.
Yeah, please.
2. Yeah.
Okay, so you regain 8 more.
Nice.
That's it for his spell. Oh no, he has 2 slots remaining. So Tetsu, he's gonna heal you too.
Cool.
Ah!
It's super effective.
His wisdom is 1 plus 1.
Yep.
Oh boy.
He has a lot of +1s.
He doesn't need a guide. He doesn't get lost.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
Okay, yeah, so nice. And what do you guys want to do now?
I think it's time for a rest.
I mean, how many can be in the fucking jungle at once? Or using one little fucking den?
Well, we killed 7, 4, and the last time was, I think it was like 10 or something.
There's 7.
I believe
7 again?
Terrafolk genocide has been completed.
Sure, Rabble, you can have inspiration.
Sweet.
But not 2, just Rabble. Because that's who asked for it. Alright. What do you guys want to do now?
Sleep.
Okay, so you guys all find a nice little comfy spot that hasn't been stained with blood yet, and get a good night's rest. Take turns watching the rest of the night. Nothing else seems to disturb your rest, and you wake up the next morning as you see the sky start to lighten up a little bit. You have no visual on the sun, as you guys are on the wrong side of the plateau to see it rise. But you wake up fully rested, fully recovered, and ready to do whatever you'd like to do today.
Thank God.
All your spells return. All your hit points return. You get half your hit die back, or a quarter if you're wearing heavy armor, which Ebb and Rab or 2 would be.
I don't use my.
Nice.
How much XP do we get for that? Because that might be enough for me.
Let us see.
I'm gonna take a leak.
I'm assuming you gave us the XP for the initial 7.
Yep. Oh, that was not the right math. 440?
Ah, so fucking close.
What? How many more did you need?
I need a, well, 615, so not that
Okay.
close, but pretty close, yeah.
Cool, cool. Pretty soon. Pretty soon. I think we should wait to do that between sessions, because you'll probably have enough time to be level 5 without everybody else anyway.
You said 420, right?
440.
40.
Got it.
Okay. You guys wake up the next morning. What would you like to do?
Well, probably head out to the mouth cave. Make sure our ropes are still there.
Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, so you head out to the cave and you look up and around and you see the same ropes hanging down, probably off to the side now. No different than how you left them the day before when you arrived.
Well, I guess once everyone grabs on, we'll have somebody command the golem backwards.
Elevator up.
Yeah.
Second floor ladies wear.
Okay. You do just that, and you guys all get hoisted up to the top of Mbala, where you see Voran standing just how you left him the day before. And he's just kind of looking at you guys, doesn't really do anything, just standing there, holding the ropes, as he had been commanded to do.
Don't ever change, Warren.
Well, he's kind of at a conundrum, a paradox, because you're not the one who gets to tell him what to do. But then again, his master didn't tell him what to do, so does he change just to spite you? Or does he not change? No. Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
I'm wondering, well, should I prepare different spells for today? Any quests or suggestions or...
Well, we gotta go tell creepy lady that we just got rid of her bird problem.
Okay.
And potentially meet a god.
Should I take anything evil related?
Um.
'Cause I have detect evil and good, and I have protection from evil and nothing in second that would fit. No?
I think we'll be fine because protection's more like AC related.
Protection gives disadvantage on attacks and advantage on saving throws from them and stuff like that.
That's not too bad. Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll take that one at least. I'll switch out.
I just
Guiding Bolt.
realized I already have that selected from my fucking paladin spell list.
Oh, well, never mind then. Should I take detect then?
Yeah, if you want to take detect or detect magic or something like that.
I already have that one up. We already checked her hut, and there was some, but I think it had no school.
Gotcha.
But I'll take detect evil and good. Okay, I'm good. Sorry.
No problem. Alright. Anything else you guys want to do before returning to the hut of the old lady?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, so you take probably 15-20 minutes to walk back across the plateau towards the hut, probably passing through part of the ruined old town. Okay. And you start heading back towards the hut where you found the old lady previously. Currently you don't see her outside or anywhere in sight. What do you want to do?
So,
Did we learn her name?
Nope.
I think she called herself something. It was like, no. whatever.
Does anybody remember?
I was at ×2, so on the video on demand. So nope.
Yeah, as we walk close, I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey! We back!"
Okay. As you call that, a few minutes later, or just a few moments later, you actually see her walk out from behind her her hut, and she just starts hobbling back, and her head is pointed in your direction. And she says, "Oh, good. Took you long enough." I completely forgot which voice I used, so this is what it's gonna be.
I was pretty close, I think.
Good. It works.
Okay. Took you long enough. I thought you'd be coming back last night.
Well, they just kept coming, so we just had to stick around to make sure that there were none left.
Oh, you killed them all.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Good. And you see her get this really creepy smile on her face as her mouth widens and her mouth opens up a little bit, and you see like the 2 or 3 teeth that she has in her mouth that are at strange angles. As she's clearly smiling, you see the wrinkles push up a little bit, and she says, "Good. Those were a pain in my life. Thank you for taking care of them."
You're welcome.
Now, would you like some breakfast? I just made some.
Is it stew?
Of course it's stew. Did you not like it last night?
Oh, I love the stew.
Oh, good. Come eat. You children must be very hungry. And she just walks back into her hut.
I guess I'll follow her in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. But I'm also going to prep the mage hand to pour out the bowls of stew.
Awesome. Yeah, so you cast a spell by just like keeping the mage hand in your pocket, literally, for when it needs to be used. So you get inside, and she starts putting bowls out on the table, spread around different places. Goes to a pot, puts the stew in the bowls, looking very, very similar. Maybe a little, not quite as dark as the day before. Very similar ladles of stew into your bowls. I believe, man, see, I should have rewatched the video, but Moosh, I'm pretty sure, ate it last time and enjoyed it. Do you guys happen to remember if Donar ate it?
He might have ate the soup after Moosh did.
Yeah, I think the only ones who poured it out were me and Eb.
Me too, yeah.
Okay.
Because I poured out Eb's with Mage Hand too.
Awesome. Great. So yeah, Donar again eats it. Moosh eats it. Gives a few of the chunks to Azith for her/him to eat. I actually don't even know that its gender.
Gender? Bird.
Yeah, that's good enough. To it.
Wouldn't want to assume it now.
Yeah, don't want it to be offended. Get all bent out of feather. All right, they start eating it. It's a nice warm meal, and fills those of you who eat it up. And Eb, are you pouring yours out again?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure. And as you guys start eating, she's like, "Oh, now tell me, what happened? What did you do? How did you defeat them?"
Well, we went down into what was their nest and killed everything that was in there, and then killed what came back. And that's why we took so long spending the night, because we had to make sure that there weren't any more coming.
How many did you kill?
Honestly, I don't even know.
18.
18? Goodness gracious. That is quite a few. And you see her pause a little bit and start like feeling her fingers a little bit. Maybe that is all of them. That's all I've heard. Not sure. Oh well, maybe they will leave and not come back if you have destroyed their nest. Thank you for doing that for me. It's a great favor to do that for an old lady.
Speaking of, you said they were hunting and like eating your pet monkeys, I think it was. Are there any around?
They hang out in the trees and climb and play over there.
Ah, because I think it'd be interesting to see some of the more native, non-hostile wildlife around here.
I wish I could see them too. But I can't!
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor in your old age.
Nope. Just my sanity. Now, as for your reward, I believe you wanted gems, is that correct?
If you couldn't arrange a meeting for us to talk to the Lord of Bones about this curse in the area.
Sorry, I just saw Tarun's reasoning for why I can't make it.
I'm really sorry. I just got you know what a dab pen is?
Yes.
Yeah, so I have one of those. I recently acquired it and it's too good. So I had nothing to do today, so I was like, fuck it, I'll get really high. And then started binge watching a show and have been doing so for the past, I don't know, 7 hours or so. Completely forgot about this and like have been hitting the pen throughout the time.
Okay.
So I'm still very high.
All right. Do you want to attempt to play?
Let's do this.
Okay. Good. Because we're kind of in a mindfuck moment. You are currently not with the party. I believe the last time you were with the party was what, at Yellow Yark with the goblins?
It's when we were about to launch the goblins.
Yeah. You kind of disappeared after that, and you will probably reappear at some time in the future, but
Okay.
doesn't really make much sense for it to happen right now.
Walks into the hut.
Yeah, right.
Hi guys.
Old lady is Tarun. Dun dun dun.
Wow.
Didn't I just say wait for Asarak to show up with one of our missing party members while we're about to ask the Lord of Bones about this dude?
M. Night Shyamalan. I am the old lady.
And suddenly I realized that little old lady
Oh wait, hold on, Alex.
was
Alex,
really a
Alex,
7-foot-tall dragonborn asking him for 350.
asking for 350. Yes, exactly. Here, fuck, give me my phone.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling little kids.
Okay, so back to the current situation. She was talking about your reward and how you guys wanted to possibly have a meeting with the Lord of Bones. She says, yes, I talked to him last night while you were away, and I asked him if you could talk to him if you did this service for me. And, well, he wasn't too thrilled. But, since he's used to talking to me, if you tell me what to ask him, then I can tell you what he says.
Oh god.
Does that sound like a fair deal?
Nope.
I rolled insight on that because it sounds like bullshit.
Okay.
I mean, I bet she believes it. So
Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna get out of this, but I did roll quite for once.
So we won't actually get to meet the person. She's just gonna be talking to herself.
Okay, so Eb, from what she's saying,
I'm really happy my character is pretty not that hard to play, just hit shit, because I'm having a really hard time with Roll20 right now.
it's hard to tell if she actually talked to him. Maybe she never even talked to him. Or maybe she just thinks she's talking to him. And it's also hard to tell whether she's going to, like, if you ask him questions, whether the answers she returns to you will actually be from him.
Yeah. Well, see,
so you're very, very doubtful about whether that will actually happen.
I'll say, well, you had said if we couldn't arrange a meeting, we would just take the gems, so we can't get that meeting. Gems it is.
Oh. Are you sure you don't want me to talk to him? He's very smart. He can tell you lots.
I'll give the boys a wink and like a negative nod. Like a shake my head.
Okay. Deal's a deal. And she kind of reaches inside the folds of her clothes and pulls out a small little pouch and just kind of like tosses it in the middle of the table. Here you go. There's your payment.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Enjoy them. Spend them on something fun. Maybe somewhere in town? Oh, in another town, not this one.
I'm actually gonna chuckle audibly.
Got you to laugh.
I'm also going to open the bag. Do I recognize any of the gems as the one from dude's forehead?
No, these look much smaller. The one from his forehead was quite large and quite exquisite. These ones are a good bit smaller, but they would still be worth some money selling them in a town or using them as currency. There's 6 black gems inside there.
Ooh.
And they're all the same, roughly?
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, we quote unquote finish our stew.
Mm-hmm.
Are we good to go, or did you want to ask her some more shit?
Let's see. We've already pinpointed Orlunga.
I think that would be a decent next stop because we don't know anything that's to the east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm heading
I believe you guys saw something like a floating rock in the sky to the east, right?
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
like super fucking far away.
Yeah,
You said it was like
I'll put
here.
that here. I'll just go ahead and put
Oh.
that on there so you guys can see about where it is. It's still quite a few days travel, and you can see the land is like a swamp between. Like you can see the swamp starts around here, and then there's a lot of the area between that spot and where that thing is floating. It seems to be all swamp as far as you can tell.
Well, we also see the shipwreck somewhere down here, and that's kind of on the way to Mush's place.
Yeah, I
And
feel like that would work.
Ataz Kalaka, whatever that is.
Yep. I'm down. with,
I'm gonna
heading to
ask her-
Orlando first.
I'm gonna ask her if she knows anything about Ataz Kalaka.
You see her get her face smile, like she smiles a little bit, a creepy smile. And she's like, yes, a very beautiful place that is. Wonderful, a sight to see. I remember it quite clearly from when I was a young girl visiting it. Colors, all as many as you can see, line the cliff walls there. But careful, don't fall. You'll find death there.
Hey,
Many have died at Atazkala.
so we're avoiding that, right?
I am avoiding it because I live here.
Sure. 'Cause,
Thank you for the warning.
young lady.
If you want to see a pretty sight, go there, but just don't fall hundreds of feet.
I'm assuming it's a big gorge cut by the river.
It is indeed. It's called the Gorge of Death.
Okay, we're avoiding that, right?
I think it might be a fancy tourist trap.
It's a vacation spot.
It's actually the nicest spot on Chult.
I got this timeshare that you might be interested in.
Yeah, Gorge of Death. Do you know anything about the floating something over the swamp.
The what?
I'll take that as a no.
Something floating over the swamp? Oh, is it clouds? Or the fog? Sometimes you see fog there. Because of, the swamp.
Not quite, but I'll take that as a no.
Or birds, maybe? They float in the air sometimes.
Now, one more question. There's rumored to be an ancient Minotaur city somewhere to the south. Surely, you sound like you haven't been blind your whole life, since you know what the gorge looks like. Were you, could you potentially see the top of it from Mbala? Or do you know anything about it?
Maybe. Maybe the Lord of Bones knows something about it. But you didn't want me to ask him.
Well, shucks.
Hmm.
If you'd like to give back the gems, I can ask him for you.
I think we'll manage, right, guys?
Yeah, we
we
do
really
have to
need
go in that
300?
direction anyway.
Do we really need 300 GP though? Like,
Considering what out of character, considering what one expedition cost us into the jungle,
yeah.
if we ever make it back to the town, we're probably gonna need the gold for our next expedition out.
Gotcha.
All right, so the idea is to go to Orlunga, right? Because that's really far away.
I'd say either Orlunga and then down to Mushes, or we go south, investigate the area of the shipwreck, and then to Mush's stop.
Yeah, I think if we do a line down here, and then to just to try to get it on the way,
Yeah.
and then hit Harakamar after. Okay, well, I don't think we need information from this lady. Well, out of character.
Yeah.
So, I think we're good. We'll just keep these gemstones. And did anyone write them on their sheet, by the way?
I can.
Okay.
I'm assuming they weigh next to nothing. What was it?
Well, thank you for the stew. We'll be off in a moment now.
Won't you stay with me for a bit? Keep me company? Or one of you stay with me? I don't get many to talk to around here.
Unfortunately, we have to go. There's many other birds for us to exterminate.
Shame. How about something to remember you by? Something of yours, a token, just for my own memory to help me. Otherwise, I may forget the great deeds you've done for me today.
Do you want some Tej?
No, Tej is disposable. I need something that will stay with me.
Just to be clear, 2 point, you're looking at to give something of your own, like that you own to a creepy old lady that can resurrect dead people.
Touche.
I'm good.
Shit, why didn't I take that fucking cantrip?
How about this? I'll just like I'll use shape water and I'll carve like I don't know like I'll make like a shape of me I guess in water and then I'll freeze it and give it to her and be like that'll stay as ice.
But this is ice. It will melt.
Is
Yeah,
it melting in your hand right
have-
now?
I have something for you. How is a spare piece of armor with my insignia on it?
That'll do. I would love that. I don't get
I'm
much
gonna
armor
give-
around here.
I'm gonna give her the helmet that I took from the Flaming Fist dead dude.
Okay, great. Oh, this is nice. And you see her kind of run her hands over a little bit, feel inside, and just kind of like set it on top of her head on the large towel that she has wrapped around her head. And it's just kind of, it looks very bizarre. It's just perched up there. Ah, yes, very, very good. I'm sure I look very fearsome now.
I'm sure you'll strike fear into many.
Yes, yes, yes. And then you hear something strange. You hear her voice change a little bit. Instead of the strange high-pitched voice that she's been talking this whole time, it changes to this deep man's voice that sounds just like a man with a great baritone. She's like, "Yes, now you will fear me." And then all of a sudden it switches back and she just goes back to her cackle. But the voice sounded extremely real. The man's voice that she used. Yes, yes, this is very good. Thank you.
Well, let us be off then.
Okay, come back and see me.
I'm sure we'll know where to find you.
Yes, here.
And I start moving towards the door.
Okay. The rest of you follow, I'm assuming?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
with haste.
So you guys all make your way, a little bit of a pep in your step, out the door to the outside of the old lady's hut.
Well, that was creepy.
Yep, creepy as fuck.
Let go.
Okay, so you start heading back through the ruined city towards the gates, to the path that leads down to sea level. Of course, as you pass the gates, you see the same piles and piles of bones and I'm sorry, piles and piles of skulls all throughout the area of the gates. You just pass right by and continue traveling down down the path towards sea level.
I'm gonna grab one of the skulls.
Okay, you grab one of them.
I will write that down as Mbala skull.
Can you give me a medicine check?
Sure.
Just to see if you can see what kind of skull it is. It's kind of hard to tell. It's some kind
It's
of
from a 4-year-old.
it's a humanoid skull, but
Yeah, as long as it has like it's full, like it's got its jaw and stuff, I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah,
I'll
yeah.
I'll peer in and take a closer look.
Apparently, that massive topper thing in Rocket League, by the way, isn't intended.
I highly doubt that. It is totally intended. It's April
Well,
Fool's
they
Day.
put out a They put out a developers update
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, they're bullshitting. It is completely intended because it's April Fool's Day. Same with the Discord update.
Seems legit.
Like last year, they changed the ranks. This is entirely. There's no way that is accidental. It is fucking hilarious.
Apparently, the train topper, like the engineer's hat with the little train running around it. Yeah, it's the same size as Batmobile.
All right. All right. So we're going to. You guys get down to the bottom, and we're gonna take a break here because this is the appropriate time. Blaze, pretty much as soon as we come back, you'll be joining. But let's take 10 minutes. We'll start back up
What is this car topper thing? What is this thing? Rocket League, let's go.
Yeah, Rocket League, the toppers are as big as a car.
10:35. We'll start playing again.
Cool.
Tetsu, you there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna later when I level up, I'm gonna ask that skull who actually killed it, just for shits.
Okay. I'm down for this.
I'm pretty. I got my doubts that it was actually the Terrafolk. I don't think they would stack
I'm
them up
pretty-
inside a
pretty-
gate, you know?
Pretty sure the old lady killed everyone in the town, so.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I just.
I'm willing to bet it was some form of necromancy gone wrong. All right.
Yeah, but now we have answers that'll, in 100 some XP, I'll be able to ask it, "What's up?"
Oh my god, the Duda eyes are huge.
The what?
One of the card toppers is like somebody doing the eyebrow shuffle. Because one of the players, yeah, the fucking eyes in it are as large as the wheels on the car.
Oh my god. My fucking beret is huge. It's like half the size of my car.
I can't even see my front fender over the fucking Duda
Dude,
house.
the unicorn horn is so big. What the hell?
Could you imagine if toppers actually had hitboxes?
The fuck, dude? Dude, the antlers?
This traffic cone never looked so coney.
Dude, Mr. Meeseeks is huge.
Too bad Gigi the clown doesn't change. It's still the same size.
Dude, the wings are huge.
Mohawk. It hangs off the
Dude.
front, off the roof.
Dude,
The
my
Cromulon
Cromulon
is-
has
the-
authority.
Dude, the Cromulon is so huge. It's just like floating above your head.
It's good.
Look at Locomotive. If
Dude,
you
the
have
devil horns, what the fuck? Dude,
Locomotive.
the ghost is in your car.
Yeah, the ghost is sweet.
Man, I'm so pumped for this Jurassic Park game.
You can't even see the top of the light bulb.
The propeller head skips. The propeller skips off the screen.
Oh yeah, dude.
The surfboards actually look, or snowboards look like they're the right size now.
Alright. I'm gonna be right back.
Oh, the giant pigeon head. That's where it's at.
Oh, I just realized I don't even have the foam hat. Bunny ears are the same size.
Alright, I'm back. We started yet?
Almost.
Not yet.
Okay.
All right, are we all back? Ready to go?
Oh my god, it's like this in game too. What the fuck?
I'm doing a casual right now.
I'm just fucking around in training mode. What the hell?
I mean, I think it's good because if you get annoyed by it, you can easily just unequip it and play normal.
Yeah.
But it's also fucking hilarious.
There's nothing like this giant pigeon head, dude. It's so good.
Right now I'm rocking a giant orange beret.
I'm using the a Buccaneer hat.
Dude, I play Rocket League so much better when I'm high. Like, it's so much easier to focus.
Yeah, when you don't really think about what you're doing.
Yeah, when you like only like listen to your like instinct or whatever. It's just like it's good shit. The only time you're thinking is you're thinking about the game.
Yeah, like, am I in the right position? Should I hit this?
Kind of. Yeah.
Should
Exactly.
I air roll it?
Exactly. It's so much
Come on,
better
doink.
for focus.
I
Alright.
almost just brought a game I joined in on 1-4 with me replacing and then someone leaving immediately after. Yeah, we almost just won it.
I hit champ this season only
back
playing
out.
really high.
All right, we ready to get back into it?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, let's go.
Okay, so you guys descend the long, winding path around the outside of the large plateau of Mbala down to the ground. Takes a few hours, and it's getting close to noon by the time you get down there. But once you get down to the bottom, you see, just kind of lounging at the base of the path, right where it's about to go up, you see your old friend, Tarun, just kind of leaning up against a tree, looking at you guys as you travel down the path.
Oh, hey.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Going? Where did you
How's it-
come from?
Well, would you believe that right before we launched the goblin camp that I ate a little mushroom that I found, and that I don't remember anything this past couple of days, and I just woke up?
I would believe that, yes.
Alright, well that's what happened.
You found a shroom. Alright, well...
so
we-
what's happened? What events have occurred these past couple of however long it's been?
Well, you remember that shield guardian statue?
Mm-hmm.
Points over my shoulder
Aha.
to the 8-foot-tall shield guardian standing here, walking behind us all.
I see.
And, yeah, that goblin village, the women and the children, too.
Well, fuck. Good shit, guys.
We're going, west now.
Were we going west to check out Orlunga, or were we gonna go straight south to, like, towards the shipwreck?
I thought we were doing Orlunga
I
and
thought
then
the boat was Orlunga.
shipwreck.
Oh, yeah, Orlunga's only a few days away, really.
It's only, yeah, 6 days.
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Okay, and I revealed a few of the outlying tiles since you guys could get some amount of visibility from up high in the plateau as you were walking around. Okay, but if you'd like to head west, you can definitely do that. We will get back into the daily routine of travel rolls.
Sure.
Who's doing the navigation?
Oh shit,
Conrad is
Conrad's
with you.
not there. I thought Moosh was the second best.
Roll? Is it survival?
It is
Yes.
survival.
Which I'm a -1 in survival.
Yeah,
I
so
have
you're
a
out.
+3, so.
I'm like minus something.
Mish can do it.
Moosh, do we know what his bonus is?
He's pretty good.
I have a +4. Is he equivalent?
Sure.
Okay, well I can't help him, but he can help because I'm not trained.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. Got
But
it.
He can, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do that. +4 with advantage. But if you're doing the navigating, then you can't
Can
really
I-
be casting guidance at the same time. Because you'll be focusing on that instead of concentrating on the spell.
Is anyone else trained? Or actually, no. Moosh should have to.
I think, let's see, Tetsuin has a +3, but not proficiency, so Moosh could help him.
Yeah, I'd prefer that. It
Okay.
would equate to the same, right? So.
At least, if not better, than you doing it without guidance.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And how fast do you guys want to go?
Normal pace.
Okay. Hopefully I still have this set up right. I do indeed. Look at that. So you traveling west with Tetsu doing the navigating. So I make the navigation roll for you, because that way you won't know whether you are lost or not.
Aha.
So yeah, I roll that hidden with adding all the relevant modifiers and advantage and whatnot. So you guys traveling west, heading towards Uralanga for the rest of the day after getting to the bottom of Mbala. And the day goes without incident. You continue west, heading towards the sun, and as you're getting ready to make camp, you see the sun setting ahead of you. You do have a little bit more visibility of the sun, so it's a little easier to navigate at this time. Because instead of traveling through thick jungle, this is a little bit more of a dusty wasteland where there's a lot fewer trees than there were in the jungle. Yeah. So you continue traveling west, and the day goes without incident. And we'll continue to the next day. Nothing happens during the night, so I'm not even going to bother with that perception checks.
Am I deducting 5 from the insect style, or there's... Am I doing Moosh? No, he has his own supply,
Yeah,
right?
Moosh has his own.
So there's just 4 of us.
There are
I
4
think I have my own too.
party members.
Okay, 4.
I have my own as well.
Yeah, so what we decided was instead of us all deducting it individually, we would just simplify it and have Eb do it for everybody.
Okay.
So if you want to just tell him how many you have of the insects and rations, and he can just take care of that every day instead of us.
All right.
worrying
Well, I
about
have 16 repellents, and I don't think I have any rations. No.
16 uses or 16 containers that are...
No uses.
Okay, so I'm at an even 400. Sorry, how many rations did you say?
He has no food, bro.
I have no
None?
rations.
None?
No.
Okay.
No food.
Alright, well...
What are you eating?
Sorry, it's popcorn.
I want popcorn, dude. Can you bring me some?
It's in the mail.
Thanks, dude.
I'm
man.
all done. Sneaking the ration, bro.
Nice. So you guys have plenty of insect repellent. We probably don't even need to worry about marking it off. You guys will be dead long before you use it all.
Wow. Okay. Jeez.
Well, me being the one, I've already lost a character, and I just added the flaw in my character that seeks the rule of cool for a glorious death in battle.
Awesome. Wonderful. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so the night goes without incident. You guys eat your rations. You put on insect repellent to prepare for the next day. Next day's travel begins. Are you doing it the same way?
Mm-hmm.
Could I get that guidance roll? Wonderful. You guys start traveling west towards Uralanga. Would you guys prefer to stay in the wasteland area or head back into the jungle to get a little bit more shade?
Are these hills or are these wasteland?
It's a little bit of both. Like the hills go, it's not too difficult. It's not any more difficult than traveling through the jungle. But it's quite a bit of open area, no shade from the sun. But you have a little bit more visibility around you.
Since it's jungle on both sides of that wasteland, I'd assume that this is like, for the wasteland, it's like the remains of a wildfire is ripped through. There's like stumps and shit like that burnt through, and it's just kind of like dead forest and clearing. Something like that.
Yeah, possibly. Maybe a long time ago. This area seems to have been cleared out of any jungle or lack of anything growing for a long time. So if you may see like spots where there were trees, but any wood that was here is long gone.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good for sticking on the edge.
Okay. Sure. That sounds good. So you guys continue traveling to the west. Could you all give me a perception check?
Oh, that's always fun. The random perception check. Ah, shit. It's not even my dude.
I love how you rolled a 0.
I'm literally just walking with my eyes closed.
Yeah, you're not paying too much attention. Who am I missing? I guess I can roll for Moosh. I guess I could get rid of Donar. Donar is just going to be a quiet character for now. we only have an hour left. I'm not going to worry about getting rid of him for the rest of the session. He will be in the background for the rest of the session. And for Moosh, there we go. Nice. So, Eb, Tetsuin, and Moosh, you guys all kind of notice something at the same time. Off to the south of where you guys are, you see a large creature in the air flying around. And as you guys kind of look towards it and look at it, it's got, as the sun shines off it, it has this clear, or this distinct red color to it. And it looks like it's just a small bird that's not too far away. But as you get a better look at it, it is a massive winged creature. Completely red, possibly scaled, that's flying, as you guys notice it a little bit, mostly south of you guys, but also more to the west, and it seems to be flying south, but it's this large red winged creature.
I mean, we might want to
Here.
take this opportunity to slip into the tree line.
Let's see if Donar notices it, because if he notices it, yeah. Oh fuck yeah, he notices it. Donar was like, kind of, as you guys all turn your head, he turns his head too, and he's like, "Fuck, that's a dragon."
Oh no.
Fuck. Can we go kill it?
Can we go kill it?
We're probably gonna die, but can we go kill it?
Let's not do that now.
Do we know what type of dragon it is?
Yeah, it's a red dragon.
Can we not?
But we could go kill it and be really cool.
We could die.
Yeah, probably, but we could kill it.
Like, what's that? 1 in 50?
Yeah, so you're saying there's a chance.
So 49 out of 50, we die. And 1 in 50, we kill a dragon. You saying that's worth it?
Well,
I mean, I'd like to kill a dragon.
I feel like fighting it in an open area is not the best idea.
We're gonna attract more shit. And then even if we kill it, how are we gonna bring any of it back with us?
Look at that! It's getting away, guys. You're letting it fly. Fuck.
We're letting it fly away.
Yeah, you're just letting it go. You're not gonna go fight it with me. Fuck. Fine. I'll stay with you guys. So let me kill a dragon.
You're
sometime.
nuts,
you
dude.
which? Yeah, it's heading off to the south.
It
right?
is heading south.
We have to head south.
How powerful is our little war golem buddy friend?
Not that powerful.
Well, he can't fly, so
Yeah, that.
Yeah, he's strong, but he ain't that fighting a dragon strong.
Okay, then never mind. Let's not.
Does the dragon like attack you with all of its attacks, like the bite claw from the Terror Demon? Is that
Plus
like,
the tail.
Plus fire attacks from the breath.
yeah.
Yeah,
man.
we'll be
at,
fine.
Yeah, you
at,
don't want
at
to
this
fuck with
point,
dragons.
we don't want to fuck with an adult dragon.
You don't want to fuck with dragons. Lightly, you know? You want to go into that ship fucking prepared as shit.
Yeah, fine, you're a little bitch. I'd like to just go fight it. Come on. Fine, we'll let go.
Okay.
Next time we see it, let's get it.
Alright, character voiced by the DM.
I mean, his favorite enemy is fucking dragons. So I feel like
Uh-huh.
it's not too far out of the way for him to want to go kill a
But
dragon.
it's not like, you know, he's not suicidal still.
Not yet.
Not
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna force him. Like, this is his favorite enemy ability. This is what it says.
Okay, alright.
That's
alright,
literally
wait.
all it says.
So is there anything else we really don't need to do?
attack a dragon
Do we
in
wanna-
an area? Yeah, let's not do that.
That we want to discuss right now?
Okay, so you guys kind of, yeah. So you duck under the tree cover. Probably hear a little bit more grumbling from Donar, who just wants to fight a dragon. It's been a while. He's getting a little bit of a withdrawal. But eventually, it's flying quite fast, and you feel like it's safe enough, and it's not gonna spot you.
Is he getting a battle boner?
And you guys continue traveling in that to the west towards Orlanga. The rest of the day goes to that incident, and you guys make camp that night. So mark off your normal shit. The night
Done.
goes that incident, and we will continue on the next day. If that's okay. Is there anything you guys want to roleplay or talk about during the evening?
I can talk about my trip if you guys want.
We know. What do we know about where we're going?
Orlunga? Basically that it's a pyramid and might have loot.
I have ziggurat.
Yeah,
Another
ziggurat, pyramid,
ziggurat,
same
yeah.
thing.
Let's see. Fuck it. Yeah, can you guys give me... Can you all just give me an intelligence check? Just straight intelligence.
Oh, good. That's what I excel at.
Ah, shit.
I chose Charisma Caster as my second class for a reason.
Oh boy.
Oh, whoops.
Where's my fucking
Oh,
room I
we're-
wanted to give you guys?
We're a real smart bunch of boys here.
Oh my gosh, guys, really? Come on.
Does Moosh know things?
Fuck it. Moosh
Hey,
is-
you don't
Moosh
need
is gonna be the
to
one.
fight things.
There's donut.
Moosh is not a smart boy.
What about Donar? We got Donar. These
Donar,
are
save
save us.
Well, hey, if he rolls low,
Fuck these sheep.
that means I don't have to worry about looking up the rumor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
No, goddamn.
So many
We're a bunch
11.
of sheep
Well-
without a shepherd.
You guys know what you know. You had 6 fucking chances. God damn.
We had 6 chances. We didn't roll anything above an 11.
The rolls
One
were
crit fail.
yeah. 11 was the highest dice roll.
11, 10, 10, 8, 9, 1.
One.
And then it. Well, we'll find out.
No problem.
Yeah, so
Bullshit, guys.
you guys know what you know about Orlunga. You've seen the large black ziggurat that seems to be there, and
We just
That's it.
saw it, and it's just like, yeah, there's gotta be loot there.
Okay, so that day passes. Oh, sorry. Did you guys want to discuss anything else?
Does your inspiration not give you advantage?
If you
Two?
choose to use it.
Ah.
Yeah, I think that would be more useful later.
Mm-hmm.
I just forgot what I was looking for. Oh yeah, there we go.
Like when I have to choke slam another fucking pterodactyl.
Dragon.
A dragon. I want to kill the dragon with my hands. All right, there, buddy.
Okay.
Calm down.
You leave that job to the monk.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the night goes that incident. You guys get ready to travel the next day. Same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get that guidance roll?
Sure. Great again.
Nice, nice. You guys continue traveling west towards Orlunga, with no incident. Oh fuck!
Yep.
You guys
We all died.
Trees fall, everybody dies. Continue traveling west towards Orlunga, not encountering anything the next day. Man, I lost my daily log. I really gotta make sure. There we go. But day goes that incident, so we'll skip ahead to day unknown number. And again, same thing. If you got give me that guidance roll.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
already doing that. Cool.
Nothing
All right.
happens. Okay, cool.
Much better.
Nice, nice, much better indeed. Okay, so continuing to travel west, we'll say we'll go here this time.
Ooh.
Fuck.
We had a river, boys. We're at Ga.
There we
Oh,
go. Whew, had to move it to the back so I could change something.
Just a sec.
And
got him.
okay, so on this day, in the morning, you run into another tropical storm. Heavy, intense rain pouring down as you're traveling through the jungle. It makes it really difficult to see where you're going. Would you like to continue on and try to push through it, or would you like to try to wait it out?
I wouldn't want exhaustion when we get there, boys.
Yeah, I'm good for hunkering it down.
Okay.
Yep.
Waiting
If we
it
were
out.
one more day away, I'd be fine.
Thankfully, you still make the same amount of ground during the day. And that day, again, goes without incident. Nobody seems to be bothering you right now, or you don't seem to be running into the same kinds of dangers you ran into before.
The dragon scared everything off.
Yeah, I guess so. Everybody's staying hiding or sees this large metal creature and hears it pounding through the jungle and continues on.
We're scaring everything away.
Yeah, causing a
We
issue.
might need to summon some more WD-40.
Okay, that's awesome. But the day goes without incident, and you guys wake up the next morning. Tarun, can you give me a perception check? Tarun, are you awake?
Because then I got high.
He's not perceiving.
The weed too good.
Crazy
Because then-
Mage, Blazing 3 Hydra 5 me, Victor.
Let's
Okay.
see what it...
Victor is AFK. So,
Or muted.
we will. Well,
He's got a +1.
if
He's got a +1.
If
yeah.
he comes back, well, yeah, but I'm not gonna say what happens. I may mention it to him, but
Oh, okay.
he doesn't realize. Like, it's something he may realize, but nobody else would realize it.
He shit his pants, but hasn't noticed.
Yeah. So. Next day, continuing on to Mbala, we'll make the rolls.
I rolled a 4 already.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Much more pleasant this day as you continue on and you reach a river. You come to a river that's it's flowing where you guys are. It's flowing north to west, or I'm sorry, north to south. It's pretty fast. Not quite as large as the River Ocean Star that you guys have been on before. But it is flowing from the north to the south, going who knows where. But you know that your quarry lies on the other side of this river. Maybe a day's travel through it.
What's the distance?
Are there trees nearby?
Yeah.
There's trees in the jungle.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
just joking.
I'm gonna have Vorn break off a decently long branch, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand to check the depth.
Okay. The river's as you move it out, it gets pretty deep in the middle, probably 15 to 20 feet. It's flowing fast. You guys would probably swim across it, or at least start swimming across it, and maybe get taken a little bit downstream. But it's not fast enough to where it would just completely sweep you away, unless you let it.
How about this? Vorn doesn't need to breathe, does he?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why don't we just anchor ourselves to Vorn, and I'll order him to just walk along the bottom of the river.
The bottom, exactly, yeah.
Fuck yeah, that sounds great. So you guys do just that. You tie yourselves off similar fashion to when you were getting down the cliff from Mbala, but this time instead of going down, you will be above him. And you just grab onto the ropes, and Vorn starts walking along the bottom. You see him at first, but then he gets deeper and deeper and starts stirring up the mud to the point where you can't even see him. You just see the rope disappearing into darkness. Yeah, Eb, you can easily swim across it. Probably take a little bath, maybe play around in it a little bit, enjoy it, have a good time. It's been a while since you've had flowing water. But you guys get across the river. And once you guys get to the other side and start drying off, staying around, can everybody give me a perception check?
Got him.
Come on, not a 0.
Oh, wow.
Oh! Crit fail to a nat 20.
Man, why was this one you guys rolled well on? I'm not rolling for Donar, fuck 'em. Okay, so you guys all notice something at the same time. You notice these strange small creatures, probably about 60 feet downriver from where you guys are right now. They're very, very small. They don't seem threatening at all. But they honestly look, if I had to give you guys a real world example, they look like small rabbits. Very fluffy, got like brown and white fur, a few spots on their back, but but on their head, you see this long, hardened thing sticking out of the top of their head, kind of like a unicorn horn, but it's like spirally.
Uni bunnies.
They're about 60 feet away. They seem to be hopping around and playing, not really paying much attention to what you guys are doing.
Anyone hungry?
There's two of them. You see them like hopping back and forth between each other.
They're probably super cute, right?
They're fucking cute, yeah.
Alright, well, maybe not food.
Um,
Anyone want a pet?
how we doing on rations?
We're fine. We got 40 some days left. We got 43 days left. And I can eventually create food and water, so we're good.
Yeah.
How far are they though? Oh.
Yes!
Wow.
They're
Two
about
nat-
yeah, that's impressive.
2 nat 20s immediately after a nat fail.
They're about 60 feet away from you guys.
I'm gonna go up to him and try and pick one up.
Okay. As you start walking towards them, they kind of like, as you get about 30 feet away from them, they see you, and then they start to begin to move in the opposite direction.
Like just like hopping,
Yeah.
like not running.
Yeah. They're hopping away. They seem to move pretty quickly. What did you want to do, too?
Come here, you cute little bastard.
I'll give Chew my fishing net
Okay.
if he wants to try to catch.
Are you going to try to catch one?
Sure.
Okay. So with the animal handling check, I'll let you attempt this. You'll be able to run up and get close to one to be able to try to toss the net over it before it hops away. So go ahead and give me a you're a paladin. This is going to be an attack roll using dexterity, I believe.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon.
Yeah.
You have disadvantage on it no matter
Ah,
what.
fuck that shit. Just a regular attack roll using dexterity. We may just have to-
Proficiency? I'd assume no, right?
Yeah,
So
you're
just a straight dex roll?
it's a weapon, so you're proficient in it. It's a martial weapon, so you're still proficient in it, so you would get your proficiency to it. So if you want to just roll the dex, and we'll add your 2 to it.
Sure.
Oh, easy, easy. Yeah, so you run up and you toss the net over it, and then you kind of like bend down and start petting it and saying, it's okay. And it just kind of like, it's shaking a little bit. The other one's just hopping away, like trying to get away as quickly as possible. This one starts shaking a little bit, but then as you start petting it, it starts calming down a little bit. And then it just kind of sits there and sits back in its haunches looking up at you. Maybe tries to squeeze out of the net a little bit, but can't. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna hold him and cuddle him, and I'm gonna name him George.
Awesome. I thought we already had
Isn't
a
that the
George.
name of Vorn? You're really.
Haven't you ever seen the fucking Looney Tunes?
George.
I'm gonna name him George. Everything gets named George.
Awesome. So you now have George, who's just kind of sitting on your shoulder and kind of rubs his cheeks up against you every once in a while, scratches his horn against you, kind of pokes into you a little bit. It hurts a little bit, but for the most part, you're fine.
Yeah. Please tell me you have a handout for that.
Sure. If you guys would like the picture, I can show you the picture.
Alright, I'm back, sorry.
Okay. Can you give me a perception check, Tarun?
Okay. Have we encountered something?
I now have a pet unicorn bunny.
They're creatures.
Oh, alright, well, I'm very
Aw.
perceptive, so
All
apparently
right.
I can see it.
We will carry on. Nothing happens. You don't
Look
notice
at it.
something.
Oh, that's so cute, what the fuck?
That's George.
We caught one.
You guys caught one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
If you look up, see the animal handling for crit.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ. And 18 for Dex?
The dex was me throwing the net at it to catch it.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Quite
we
well.
now have a pet unicorn bunny.
That is amazing. Please tell me it eats little chunks of meat and has little razor blade teeth.
I don't know that yet. We just got
That'd
the
be the
picture.
fucking best thing.
Okay.
Feed it your kill. So it sits in your lap and you pet it.
Oops.
If you ever want to torture a guy, you just sort of sit him down in front of him and then just feed him meat.
Let him
and,
poke it.
poke him, like, let him stick his finger in it.
What's the bunny's name from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Oh shit, the one with the teeth that go.
Yeah, I know that you need the holy hand grenade of Antioch to kill it, but
Just since we're on the topic, one of the sorcerer in my other game, his name is Tim the Enchanter.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. So you guys continue on. You make camp that night with your new friend George, who's now just kind of started finding little cracks in Two's armor to rest in and sleep in, away from the sun or away from the wind if it's cold, or away from the rain or whatever. And you have a pet, Almirage is what it's called.
he is now the
Oh,
killer
gosh.
rabbit of Cannerbog.
Great. And the rest of the day goes without incident. You guys make camp. That night. Nothing happens during the night, so I'm not even going to worry about that. But the next day comes. And you guys continue on. Thinking today that you will reach Orlanga, the great ziggurat of Orlanga. So I will roll.
Dude, could we train the rabbit?
Yeah, what did you want to train it to do?
Oh my god.
Or what did you want to try to train it to do?
Oh my god. This is amazing. Can
How's
we
that
train
pen
him?
going?
Oh my god. Yeah, no, I've been hitting that thing. What was I saying?
Don't be quiet.
So wait, is he just a normal rabbit? Is it like not a meat eater?
He doesn't seem to eat much meat. Like you offer to him, he eats a little bit, but he just kind of like doesn't seem to like it that much. He'll eat whatever.
Does he have big ass teeth?
They're relatively large. They don't look super large or they don't look super sharp. But
Are they like carrot biting teeth? Like could they bite a finger?
probably doesn't seem like they're more used to chewing plants.
I'm gonna
So
teach
it
it to
wouldn't really hurt much.
charging headbutt things.
Okay, so as
Oh
you
my
teach it to do
God.
that, it does it right away. Like it's already used to using its horn as a weapon.
Nice. In that case, during rests, I'm gonna take time sharpening its horn.
Oh my gosh! As you start doing that, it really does not like it.
In that case, I'm gonna relax.
Its horn seems really like it seems pokey enough, and it could do some damage to you. It could impale you. And as you start sharpening it, it starts kind of like squealing in pain a little bit and tries to squeeze away from you.
Okay. Okay, Canny. We won't do that.
Okay. The next day comes. You guys start traveling.
Dude, please don't actually use that bunny in combat. It's gonna die so fast, and it's gonna be so sad.
Okay. Alright, I need to check something. Because as you guys are traveling, shit happens. And you guys may not notice it happened until it's fucking happening.
Finally.
Okay, some of you do. So, here's the situation. You guys are traveling along, heading west towards Orlanga. And all of a sudden,
Shocker. We're lost.
Eb and Tetsuin, you both hear this rustling in the jungle when all of a sudden these small, ferocious-looking dinosaurs charge out at you guys and start attacking you. And they are fucking hungry. So I will get
How
you
would
guys
we
on the
have
map.
not noticed this? This is my question.
Because they're tiny and you're not as perceptive as the other two.
They stealthy.
Wait, how small are we talking?
Smaller than you. Maybe a little larger than George. Small George.
I see.
Small. Wait, can you put George on top of bigger George so he's safe?
If you
Yeah.
like.
That's how he's gonna ride. He's gonna ride around, like, in the picture for Vorn, he's in between his head and the little shoulder plates.
Classic.
Alright.
So there's like a pack of these small dinosaurs coming at us.
Yep, they're kind of charging at you from all directions.
Okay. How,
Would you say we're surrounded?
Yeah. Vorn is fucking large,
Velociraptor.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's large. I don't know why I keep... having-
That is a lot of them.
Yeah, there are quite a few charging out at you.
How many of them? Oh, these are tiny little fuckers.
Yep, they are very tiny. Don't worry about it. This will be fine. Everything
They're
is fine.
physical damage. I'll just tank up a bunch of shit. Alright, it's fine. Do we need to roll initiative?
Yes, sir.
Alright.
As he just did it for us.
Yeah, but you can roll your own. That
Oh,
was me just
good.
getting everybody on there.
Good, I got worse.
Fuck!
easy clap?
It
There
didn't
are
let me send
so
it. It
many
gave me
of
an
them.
error message. Man.
You gotta click your token first, and then you can do
I'm
it.
trying to click it. It's not working.
Well, just you can edit your own
yeah,
initiative
you
anyway.
should be able to edit your number.
I can't move my guy. Oh, it's because I'm stupid. Okay, I got it. It's fine.
Were you using the measure tool or some other tool?
Yeah.
Sorry, just swing you guys out a little bit. Let me get George on here. Missing anybody else? I don't think so.
It's right now. Fuck, I'm slow. God damn it, I'm not
do
gonna
we
be able
really need? Do we really need to put the El Mirage on here?
Well, when these things start using their fire breath, he may get roasted. So,
Can I
Um,
enter rage as a reaction? Is that a thing?
No.
when you get to higher
Before-
level,
Fuck.
I believe maybe like 6 or something, you get to rage on your first turn if you're surprised.
I see.
Ooh.
All right. So let me change the music to something more appropriate, and we will get started with this fuck up. Ooh, I didn't. What was Moosh's passive? I think it's 14. So he is also surprised. So these little velociraptors come charging up. These two will come charging up to 2. Well, this one comes up to 2. And they will. 2. They're gonna each attack you twice with their bite and their claws.
Well, shit.
These things hurt.
I think just the first one hits, right? This is 17.
Yeah,
hit?
just the first one.
Okay, so that's 7 points of damage to
yeah.
you. As this one jumps up and slashes, gets this nice little hole in between the plates of your split mail, but the others just bounce off and don't seem to do any damage to you. And then the 2 coming up against Tarun.
There's only one on me, I thought.
Yeah, but he gets 2 attacks. So the first one misses, it just kind of scrapes off your skin, but then his claws come through and slash through your arm, doing 6 points of damage to you. Vorn, I mean, I don't think Vorn is aware. His perception is probably not that great. No, he is surprised. More coming. They all are coming. So, one more on 2. We got one on Tarun. One on Moosh. One on Ebb. Another on Ebb.
Great.
So, first 2 on 2. And then on Tarun. So those both miss. Do those both hit Tarun?
I think only the second one would.
What's your, I can probably look at his AC. His AC is 18! What the fuck?
Well, he's a Dragonborn, right? He's got 13 plus Dex.
Nah,
But-
that's the Draconic Sorcerer. He should have
No, no.
16.
No, Dragonborn also gets it, but that doesn't
think
stack
so.
with his class.
Either way, it's gonna be 16. So yeah, his AC is 16. I think we may have changed that from like armor, but either way,
Wait, who?
you,
Who's AC?
Tarun.
Mine?
AC is 16.
No, mine's supposed to be 18.
How did
No,
it
no,
be
could-
18? Do you have a shield?
Where? How did I don't remember.
I
how
think it
figured
was
this out,
like
but
someone
it is-
cast shield.
No,
Faith on
it's
you.
because of my bonus. Fucking. What is it? Dex and Con.
Yep. So it's 10 plus con plus dex, so it should be 16.
Isn't it 13 because I'm not wearing armor?
But you can't. You don't pick.
The
Essentially, you either get 13 plus Dex or you get 10 plus Dex plus Con. You
Wait,
pick.
am I using a shield? I have a shield in my inventory.
But I think you typically use your battle axe, because that's the big old two-handed one.
Yeah. Wait,
Or it
but
can
I
be two-handed.
No, I should still have 18. Where do I get the bonus 2 from?
It could be from the shield, but I don't think you
No.
usually use the shield.
I don't. What? Where did I figure this out?
Well, either way,
No, it's when I think it's when I. Hold on.
it was just the one. Either way, the one misses and the one hits, so you just take 5 points of
Okay.
damage.
But I thought I was supposed to have.
And we'll try to figure that out for next time. And then we have this music is shit. Why do I even have this music on this playlist? I can barely.
So
hear it.
which one? 5. Okay.
Yeah, so it's just 5 points of damage on you. Against Moosh, we have 1 hitting, 5 points of damage to him.
Is it with advantage?
Not against you.
But on Moosh,
Yeah, he's surprised.
his initiative was 20.
Yeah, but he's still not aware.
Yeah, it's like the surprise round.
Yeah, he's
Well-
not surprised anymore, so he could use reactions, but he's still not aware of their presence. And honestly, this should just be the first attack that's at advantage, not them both.
Sure. Oh yeah, because attacking. from
Yeah,
stealth.
because once. So let me look back through that. Okay, that one's still good. Did any of hit 2? That shouldn't have been advantage. Doesn't matter. Still would have hit.
Yeah, it's nothing
So, yeah, we're
changed.
good. Okay, yeah. I'll just try to remember that. And then against Ebb, these are not at advantage, but there'll still be 4 attacks coming up against you. Holy shit. They all miss,
Nope.
right?
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
got him.
Wow. So close. So as you suddenly notice them, and you just drop down behind your shield, and just use that to just repel all their attacks. Man, that's fucking close.
Aha.
I think that was it, right? Yeah, that's it. Tarun. Tetsuin, are you on here? Yeah, there you are. Did you roll like shit? Yeah, you rolled like
Yep.
shit. What was that,
Yeah.
natural 1?
Totally shit.
What was it? Did you roll 2? No, you rolled a 1. Ouch. Alright, got those. Tarun is surprised. 2 is surprised. Ebb.
All right. Well, I think you know what I'm doing.
Word of Radiance.
I'm gonna start with a little spiritual weapon on the one that's not here yet,
Okay.
and that does not hit.
It does not.
And then I will do a word of radiance.
Constitution.
Yep.
Both fail. Both take 3 points of radiant damage. You see it kind of their heads whip around a little bit, but they're still charging at you guys. This one will also charge up to you
Great.
and attack you twice. Both missing. You block them away with your shield.
They have pack tactics, don't they?
Sure, that sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do it for this time. We will use that moving forward.
Sure.
But I appreciate that. This one, Moosh, you look like a tasty attack, so he's going to attack you. Or him. Both hit. 9 points of damage to Mush. Tetsu, you are not surprised. What would you like to do?
I'm pissed.
I bet.
I'm gonna save Ebb here.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap the northern guy.
Okay.
Down, boy.
All right. Yeah, that's enough to kill that one.
And I'll move in. Try and throw a fist at the other guy.
Okay. Nice. He takes it and is just still snarling at you.
I will spend a key and lay another in.
Okay.
You are not blessed right now, eh?
Yep. So it's just the 9. That one he ducks under it and you're not able to hit.
Got it.
Okay.
Blessing removed.
This one, he'll come charging at you and attack you twice. I think the 20 hits, right? Does the 16 hit you?
Yeah. 16 is a miss.
Just misses.
20
Nice. So you just take 5 points of damage as you're focusing on the other one. The one from down below you reaches up and just slashes at your leg, or probably bites into your leg instead of slashes. That's it for their turn. Moosh can acting quickly this time. I don't think he really has any AoE shit that he can do, so he's just gonna start bashing some skulls. He'll mark this one with his classic hunter's mark that he does. And hopefully bash its skull. He does indeed, and fucks that one up. That one gets obliterated. And now it's back to them. This one. So there's going to be 4 attacks coming against 2, and then 2 attacks coming against Tarun. So against 2. 22, does that hit?
With me casting shield as a reaction, no.
Alright, so you just shield and none of those attacks hit. Nice, very well done. And then 2 against Tarun. Still advantage. Oh! Well, that's 14 points of damage total with the critical. Against you, Tarun.
Down to 7 at least.
Shit. And hey, Vorn gets to do something. What is Vorn gonna do?
I'm just gonna cast it off of my sheet, but this centered on himself.
20 feet?
Yeah, 20-foot radius.
Okay, that one falls asleep. That one falls asleep. Any more close enough that are low enough? Why couldn't it be one more? Damn.
I mean, I could have stored a second level, now that I think about it.
For next time. Okay, so that's 7, 15, no, 11. Yeah, one more would have taken down another one, but that one, those 2 in front of Eb fall asleep.
Cool.
And I believe that's it for him.
Yeah.
Alright. This one's attacking 2, so we got 2 attacks coming. Both miss. That one's against Tarun, 2 attacks coming. 1 hits, I think, for 4 damage. That one's dead.
Tarun has looked better.
Dead? Yeah, Tarun's getting fucked up. That one's asleep. Tarun, it is your turn. Are you still tracking your HP?
Finally. Wait, how much damage was done to me?
4, I think.
That was 4 that last time. On
And
top
another-
of everything else, the 14 from before.
So 18.
14, 18. Wait, no, 14 I put in already, I think.
And then there's some before that, too.
Yeah, I don't think you put it in.
No, okay, the 14 and 4, so 18.
Yep.
So 32 minus 18, that's
You can,
12? 14.
you can have the chat bubble, or the bubble do the math for you if you just type in -18 on your token.
Really?
Oh boy, look at him.
Yeah.
I'm 14 now.
Alright, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Well, for starter, I'd like to enter Rage,
Sure.
because that would, you know,
That would help.
solve a lot of problems. And then secondly, I'm going to hit this thing in the face. One right in front of me, because it needs to stop hitting me.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
Do it.
So, I think I've been using the battle axe two-handed when I've been wanting to use it one-handed by accident. That's what I think's been happening. So, since my AC is right now 16, I'm just gonna use it two-handed.
Okay. Nice. That one is killed. The radiant energy burns through it and just sears it to the core, and it falls dead.
All right. Then I'm done here.
Okay. 2.
Alright. Yeah, sure. We're going to do this to the one directly in front of me.
Okay. Well, that misses. As it kind of ducks under your sword.
That's it.
Okay. Eb?
I'm gonna go there. And I'm gonna do a word of radiance for a single damage. Apparently I rolled D3s on
Left
this
to
thing.
right? Well, they all
God.
fail. So they all take 1 point of damage.
Okay, and the spiritual weapon's gonna hover over there and skewer the one south of Tetsu.
ever gotten like a good roll off of your fucking Word of Radiance? Because I feel like you always.
I think
get
you got a
really
7 earlier.
No, that was the Sacred Flame. 'Cause
Oh,
I
Yeah,
can't-
I remember the session where we were fighting those plants, and you kept rolling 1s and 2s.
Don't worry. Next level, he'll do 2d6, and it'll be 2 1s. That he'll
2
roll.
damage, yeah.
Be 3s and 2s.
But I did do 7 on the
Yep.
one there.
Got that. That one is still alive though.
Yeah.
That one is asleep. This one next to Moosh, he's actually going to turn around and attack too, because his friends are next to you. This should be with advantage. So I'll just roll again for the first one, and again for the second one. Okay. So, what's your AC with shield, or has your turn passed?
yeah, my turn passed, so
So-
shield wore off.
Yep.
So just the last one hits.
All right. So that's 23. I'm sorry. So that's 3 points of damage. 18 misses you.
Yeah, 18 misses.
Okay. Tetsu.
Gonna try and finish the one off on the south there.
Okay.
A little slapstick.
That one just misses, as it dodges underneath your staff.
And I mean, I need to hit to perform a bonus punch, right?
Nope. You just need to
Yeah,
attack.
you just need to make an attack.
Oh, well then I'll try.
That one also misses. So as you swing out, your staff slams into a tree, and you try to bring your fist down, but it just ducks under that one too.
Curses.
Yep. It's gonna strike back at you
Mm-hmm.
with a bite and a claw. But
Gotcha.
you're able to dodge his attacks too.
Bites
Uh,
a branch, hurts its teeth.
Moosh is gonna move his hunter's mark and bash the one below him, and destroys it. Okay. More velociraptors. So we got 4 attacks on 2, and then 1 attack on Tarun. I'll do Tarun's first.
Ouch.
So that's 2 points of damage and 2 points of damage. So 4 total against you, Tarun. And then
I'm
against...
down to 10.
Okay. And then against 2. Oh my gosh, you gotta be fucking kidding. Fuck off! Didn't roll above a 10. Come on. 8 rolls, all under 10. Or all 10 or lower. That's pretty bad. So yeah, they're just slashing and biting at your armor, but not having any effect on you. Mr. Vorn. Or Mr. George Large.
Speaking of, Little George is still safe, right?
Yeah,
as
I mean,
far as we know.
They can't reach him.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
no, he
gonna
fell.
move. He's gonna take a little step around Tarun to this last one that's up here on the north.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. The second one kills it. Just barely.
Just pulverizes it into the ground.
Yeah.
And yeah, turn done.
Nice. This one. That one's dead. The other one's asleep. So this one's going to attack 2. Can we get above a 10, please?
19 hits.
Okay.
Actually, they both hit.
So that's 9 points of damage to you.
How are you and Tarun? Well, Tarun's pretty low.
Yeah. Tarun's not looking so great.
10.
And it's his
Alright,
turn.
I'm gonna charge at this fucking one right there.
Okay, that one is asleep, if you're okay with still killing it.
Oh yeah, fuck it. I'm
Alright.
gonna yell for Valhalla and just fucking pummel it with my axe.
This is with advantage.
Alright.
Yeah, it is dead. You just easily slice off its head, and its peaceful slumber is ended.
Be gone.
Be gone, thought.
Alright, 2.
How much? Wait, no. How much movement I got left? 20.
Okay, yeah, you can
Alright,
move
I'm
more.
gonna go. I'm gonna go stand right next to my buddy too,
Awesome.
and yell at these little fucking turtles.
Hit, please.
Turtles?
Yeah. Which one was that on?
The one right in front of me, and the 5 fire to either one of the other sides.
Do you have a preference?
Doesn't really matter to me.
Kill the one on the app side, not my side. So I'm gonna slam this fucker.
But yeah, we're gonna stack that onto it too.
Because that was necessary.
Alright, the radiant damage burns it and kills it.
I'm gonna turn things to ash.
Yep.
I'm a spiritual weapon, the one over there. Kill it. Oh no, that just doesn't it?
Get
Yep.
that thing checked, man. Yeah, it misses.
I mean, it hit last time.
Yeah.
And I'm still gonna do the same thing. 2 damage this time.
Left to right. Hey, one
Oh.
succeeded. The other one takes 2 damage.
I did it, guys.
This one's asleep. This one's dead. Tetsu.
Yeah, the one that's awake below me.
All right.
You won't dodge this time.
He does not, and he dies. His brain gets
And,
crushed.
If I punch the sleeping one and it lives, does it wake up?
Mm.
Yeah, if it takes damage, it wakes up.
But it won't survive. Cause it'll be a crit, right?
Sounds right.
Whatever. I'll punch it.
Yeah, it dead.
Yeah, it dead.
Great success. Whoosh.
I don't. Yeah, I'm thinking about something, cause it's unconscious. Yeah, it is a critical. Cool. Just checking. Yeah, it's dead. That one is dead. Moosh is gonna come join the fun down here. Transfer his hunter's mark, and kill it.
My God, he's been rolling 14s every time.
Yep. Any of these still alive? Well,
One of them.
it doesn't know anything else than to keep attacking, and it's been attacking 2 this whole time, so it's gonna attack 2.
Mm.
And fail. And it will meet its doom. Dead. Dead. Fuck you. Alright. Vorn? So you gonna do anything?
Don't
Yeah,
steal my kill, bro.
he's gonna move right here.
Crush over the
Don't
bodies?
steal my kill, bro.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh!
So,
He just flat out hammers him into the dirt cartoon style.
yeah. How much damage is that? That's 13, 20, 35 points of damage. So it was dead after the first one, and then it did an extra 20 points of damage to it. So there was a pancake velociraptor on the ground there now, and there's actually a little bit of a crater.
Velociraptor mush.
As he just brought his fist down straight into the ground. Like after he killed it, it fell down, and he just slammed it again, and it is super dead.
It's like trying to get it off its fist. It's like, ugh.
Yeah, right. There's some mush on its fist, so he walks over and just like scrapes it on the grass and gets the disgustingness away.
Alright. I peel the pancake off the ground and I throw it at 2. You fucking bitch.
I catch the pancake. Can I put my lay on hands into it and throw it back at him?
Sure.
To give him 10 points of healing?
Why the fuck not?
Before he does that, I'll heal him up to half.
Sure. Sure. Do that. 2, can you take some to get up to half?
Yeah, 3 points.
And well, yeah. And then what's his face can use 11.
I can give up to 20, yeah.
Oh, nice. So 11 to him, and I think that's it, right? Nobody else really got hurt.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
June's at
and
10.
I'm gonna put another 10 into him by throwing the raptor pancake back into him.
All right. So Tarun, you should get up to 21, which would put you still below half, and then 10 more from
Alright,
2.
31 then.
So 31.
Okay.
Okay. So the Velociraptors, even though they tried surprising you, have been destroyed. What do you want to do now? Continue on?
Well, I'm gonna change my thing so
I'm gonna check on Little George.
the great things. I actually have 18 AC.
Little George is fine. He's like just been chilling up there, nibbling on probably a little root or a branch that he found.
Tarun, I gave you a bit more, just to top you up.
Alright, thank you.
I'd almost like to start a fire and cook one of these things.
I'll firebolt the one that he's trying to cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. It tastes, it's alright. I mean, it's not super good. I don't think you guys have much seasoning to put on it, but it's meat, it's warm. You killed it with your own hands. Tastes like justice.
Yeah.
George isn't interested in the meat, is he?
Not really.
Okay, just checking. He's not an evil.
He kind of just grabs some roots from a nearby tree and starts chewing on those.
Herbivore.
Yeah, he hasn't really been too keen on eating any meat.
Because you're short and ugly? Oh!
Actually, he's the half elf, so he's actually closer to Legolas.
Yeah, but I'm 7 feet tall.
You're just a tall Gimli.
I'm just a really fucking tall Gimli.
And according to the fucking Temple of Beauty people, I'm the only one that was allowed to enter. So
I think he's Legolas. I'm sorry.
Shit.
Legolas with a sword and heavy armor.
And I'm apparently just Gimli on steroids.
Growth hormone.
Well, that was actually not too bad.
No, you guys did fine.
Alright, what's gonna happen is we're gonna pretend that for some reason I was fighting with the two-handed battle axe with one hand. Like I was fighting with two-handed battle axe and also using my shield at the same time.
Sure. So you're just
And
gonna
then
use...
I'm gonna... Yeah, I fixed it now.
Okay, so you have a shield and then your battle axe in the other hand.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Battle axe that you can use as two-handed or one-handed.
Correct.
basically.
Alright, sounds good.
Yeah, so my bad, I screwed up there.
No problem. Why can't I move that over? That's annoying. Oh well. Okay. I just wanted to set that up for now. It is set up. And we are ready to go.
Is there a feat that lets you use a two-handed weapon as if it was a one-handed weapon with a shield?
Nope.
That'd be a cool feat.
If the two-handed weapon has the versatile trait dual wielding makes it you can use it one-handed.
Well, that's what his is. It's a versatile battle axe. So one-handed it does 1d8 and two-handed it does 1d10.
Yeah,
Oh,
but he's
gotcha.
saying he could do 2 battle axes
Yeah.
with the wielder trait.
Yeah, you could.
Oh, but I couldn't do a battle axe and a shield with the dual wielder trait?
No.
You can do that normally.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
I know, but I can't like use the 1d8
You wanna-
instead of 6.
You want to be able... It
Yeah,
should be
you wouldn't able
1d8
to use the
automatically.
higher damage.
Your battle axe should be 1d8 with one-handed, and then 1d10 with two-handed.
Oh yeah. That's what I meant. I meant
Okay,
like 1d10 with the shield. You
Yeah.
can't do that.
Nope.
But you can do that with 2 battle axes if you use dual wielding?
If
You
No,
can-
there'll be 2 1d8s.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you'd basically get another attack from the dual wielding feat.
using your bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. And that would combo with my freaking thing at the extra attack at level 5, so I get 3 attacks a turn, or not.
Yep.
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 As long as you
Interesting.
didn't use your bonus action for something else.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the other campaign that me and Rob did with CD. That's what my paladin was there. Was a
Interesting.
dual wielding paladin.
That was 0.0.
I might.
Yeah,
I
that
might-
was 0.0, and that's when I found out about multiclassing and Sorgadin, and yeah.
Fuck, I can't
might
remember his
wanna-
name now.
Might want to check out dual wielding battle axes barbarian, zealot barbarian when I hit level 8.
Awesome.
That might be interesting.
I don't even remember that character's name.
What happened? Yeah.
Because level 8 I get another feat, so
Yeah.
then I could take dual wielding, and then I'll be getting the frickin' rage zealot bonus. Is that only once a turn? Hold on.
It might be.
But anyways, that's for level 8. So
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
long way
let-
down. You'll die long before that. I mean, who knows what happens between now and then. Yeah, so it's the first creature you hit gets the extra... Well, you do your rage damage automatically, But
yeah,
the first
but the
creature you hit.
Zealot is only the
Yeah.
first creature, right? All right, but it's still 2 rage bonuses as well.
So we just have to make sure we pay attention to that when you get your extra attack.
Yeah, we need to do that as well.
But still, by the time you have, I think, +3 rage damage. Maybe not till level 9. I don't know. But it'll be good. Anyway,
yeah.
back to the game for the last 20 minutes as you guys continue on towards Orlunga. Anything you guys want to do before you head there? You think you probably have a couple more hours of travel and you'll get there based on your navigation.
I'd like to challenge 2 to the game that Gimli and Legolas play, where they count how many people they kill. So, yeah.
Starting now.
Come at me, bitch.
Well, I had this other resource that wasn't being used, but sure, I'll turn it to Kill Tracker.
Wait, you have Kill Tracker?
No, he had an empty resource box.
An empty resource box, so
Oh,
it just got
okay.
named Kill Tracker. Kill
Alright,
Tracker.
I actually might have one as well. Ooh,
You
I
can
do.
put the plus, and it'll just add more.
What is the temporary hit points box for, actually?
You use that for temporary hit
Various
points.
spells can give you temporary hit points, so basically like a buffer for each turn. Like one of the spells that I have available will give you 5 hit point, like a 5 hit point buffer on every turn.
Damn it, then I don't have. I'll just use them.
Well, you should have under your personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. You should have like resource boxes, and if those are taken up, you can click the little plus mark on the bottom to add more.
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my god, yes, nice.
That's how I keep track of my spell slots.
That's awesome.
Well, let's see what this is.
Okay, so you continue traveling on, and you eventually come to a small little clearing in the jungle, and you see ahead of you this large, a massive brick and stone ziggurat that rises up from the jungle in front of you. You see the trees have kind of grown up around it. There were some buildings that spread out around the ziggurat, but they have since decayed and been destroyed. You see that there's 2 staircases that angle up across the front face of the ziggurat, one from the right and one from the left. So as you're looking at it, you see there's one that's going up from the right corner, one going up from the left corner. And they meet at a landing on the 2nd level that's about 30 feet above you guys' head. And then the same kind of layout repeats on the 2nd level. So as they rise up from the left and right to meet in the middle, again on the 2nd level they rise up from the left and right to meet in the middle. And then the same thing happens with the 3rd level. But you see that it's less height each time. So like the 2nd level is 30 feet above you, and it's 15 feet, and then and then it's 20 feet and then 10 feet. And you see the 4th level, that's 60 feet above the jungle floor, is an enclosed shrine, or maybe a temple or something like that. And you see adorned on this shrine that's on the top that looks in perfect condition. Doesn't seem like it's aged at all. There's all sorts of labyrinth symbols. You see the jungle reaches right up to the edge of this this ziggurat, and you see that the first flight of steps, both the left side and the right side, are choked with vines, creepers, tree roots, etc. Some of the vines are flowering. The creepers are just dark brown. And you do see signs of buildings that were once here, kind of all throughout this jungle that creeps up right to the ziggurat. But I mean, it's so dense that it would take you guys a really long time to search through this stuff to find anything meaningful.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah. So here, let me. This is a real life picture. I mean, it's gonna give you a little bit of a visual representation of what it looks like. I seem to have lost my handout. Nope, there it is. Right at the top. Who hit it there? So think about this, just not quite as large. But that's about what you're seeing. The ziggurat rising up from the jungle as the jungle rises up to meet it.
How?
So sort of like Mayan
Yeah.
temple-esque.
Yeah, that's a good way to. That's a good thing to think about.
How close are we to this thing at the moment?
You guys are probably about 6 feet away or so.
Does it look like the base of the stairs are passable? Like, would a person be able to make it through the choked out jungle?
Yeah,
Around
you
it?
could definitely get up to the stairs. Get up to the edge.
I was just wanted to make sure that we didn't need to send Vorn on weed eating duty.
No, I mean you could probably use him to clear it out a little bit, make it a little easier, but it's not too difficult to get up to the foot of the stairs.
How big are the stairs, like depth-wise?
Are they human-sized?
Yeah.
Stairs?
So Vorn is probably not
Like
fit.
he could climb up them. It wouldn't be too bad. Like,
He is
could-
only 8 feet tall.
Yeah, he's larger than you guys and takes up more space, but that wouldn't be too difficult for him to get up.
Okay, well, let's go.
Do we want to rest first? Maybe set up camp at the base and then tackle whatever this might be tomorrow?
What time is it?
Probably mid-afternoon at this point.
I mean, we've barely used anything.
True.
And I feel like if we were to camp, why not camp on top?
Touche.
Well, I go.
Okay, so you
Let's
go
do
up
it.
to the foot of the stairs. And as you get closer, you see that the roots and the vines and the creepers just completely cover the stairs. It would be pretty difficult for you to climb them. Like, you can climb them. It would just slow you down and a lot to try to climb up through these. And it would be very difficult to climb up. What do you want to do?
Can one of you fire guys kind of burn these things, or?
That would be 2.
Sure, but we could potentially catch the rest of the jungle on fire with that too. Would having Vorn lead the way, like, break enough of a path for the rest of us to follow him?
Possibly.
That's worth a shot.
Okay.
Sure.
So what are you telling Vorn to do?
Like lead the way through the bushes to the stairs?
Okay, yeah, you guys can get up to the stairs pretty easily. It's the stairs that are covered with the roots. Did you want him to climb the stairs?
Yeah, climb the stairs and break all the branches and shit in the way.
All right, so he just does just that. As he starts climbing the stairs, it's kind of like he's all on all fours, where he's using his feet to scrape away the vines and his fists to claw away them. And he starts climbing up. He starts going up higher and higher, and he gets about 10 feet up. And as you guys look, as he's scraping them away and like throwing them off to the side and continuing on, the vines seem to just regrow quickly right after he passes. Like, almost magically, they just regrow right back how they were, and as he's continuing up the steps. So, like, he's clearing this path, but then the path just gets covered again as he gets up to about 10 feet high.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna order him to come back and just start hurling firebolts.
Okay, so you order him to come back. He comes back down to the bottom of the stairs. You start firing them. You see the vines start burning and shriveling away. But just like
Do they
before,
regrow?
you see they regrow back how they were. Like little bitches.
Him.
Why don't we just hop on them?
Yeah, why can't he just carry us?
Yep, that sounds like the plan. Although, I think he can only carry like 2 or 3 of us at a time.
Yeah, he could probably carry 2 of you guys up.
Have him make trips. He's a young, strong boy. He can do it.
Dropping lad.
Okay.
Strapping young lad.
So who's he carrying first?
I'd say...
Let him warm up. Don't make him take the fucking huge dragon wearing a fucking, you know, barrel of ale.
Well, the ale is being carried by him.
Oh yeah.
We had him pick that up since he can carry like 500-600 pounds or something like that.
Alright, well that's something I can mark off my inventory now. Awesome.
Well, we still need someone. Are you tracking it then too? Or
The ale?
yeah,
I was pretty sure the barrel was full, was it not?
No.
it would be by now though. We've
Yeah.
been
Fucking,
Yeah,
it's full.
now.
So we got 40. I'll put it in gallons, I guess.
Yeah.
Gotta bring that beer into the dungeon with us.
Cool.
Okay. So who's going first?
Yeah. I guess I'll go first, maybe with Mush. Or since Mush is a dwarf, we should have him go with the Dragonborn. So me and Ed, maybe?
Sure.
Okay. So you two going first, climbing up on his shoulders, and he kind of holds on to you guys each with one arm, and then just one arm, then begins climbing the stairs. It's slow going. He gets to be about 10 feet high, and as he continues up, you hear this horrible scratching noise. And as you look down, you see there's thorns and the vines at this point. And as he continues climbing up, he gets about 5 more feet, and they're just scratching and scraping up against his metal, causing the feet of Vorn to become damaged as you guys continue traveling. Do you want to continue on?
Does he not heal himself?
He regenerates 10 hit points per turn.
Yeah, so he continues on, and it begins scratching, and you see it just kind of the scratches just disappear as he continues climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, and it seems to be taking forever, and you don't seem to be making much progress. And as you you're looking up, and you still see the second level right there, but then you look back down, and you're still looking at the ground about 15 feet below you. You don't seem to have been, or about 25 feet by this time, you don't seem to have made much progress, and he's been climbing for a good 2-3 minutes, but you can't seem to get any higher. For some strange, unexplainable reason, you're being prevented from climbing up this way.
There's some fucked up magic going on here, boys.
That is a very good description of what's going on. At this point, Tarun, Tetsuin, as you guys are looking down, as you guys looking up, you all of a sudden look down and you notice you're not alone. There's another creature with you here, a very small creature. It's small, it's black, it's probably only about a foot high, almost completely black except for its face. It seems to be wearing this weird mask, and the mask resembles the head of some kind of large dinosaur with horns on it. And in its hand.
Can you see an image?
Yeah, I don't have an image of that exact mask, but I can show you an image of the creature. In its hand, you see it's holding this large orange and purple orchid, and it's just kind of looking up at you guys, and it's laughing.
Is it like audible laughing, or is it silent?
Yeah, it's audible. It's like like a little pixie chuckle.
Fucker.
Who the hell are you?
Yeah.
It doesn't answer. It just looks at you, and then it just charges up the stairs. And you see, as it starts going up the stairs, the vines just part. It even runs up and goes right through Vorn's leg as the vines part around him, and it charges up straight to the middle and gets to the second level. And you see it standing up there on the second level.
Well, maybe it seems that we need some sort of magical protection or something.
Did I notice it run past us?
Yeah, you guys saw this small, little, black-foot-tall creature with this strange white Triceratops mask holding a large orange and purple orchid just run up past you guys as the vines parted around it.
Are there any orange... what was the flower?
Orchid.
The
Orchids.
Are there any large orange orchids around?
You could certainly take some time to look for it if you'd like.
Yes.
Can I take some time to look for it?
Yeah, definitely. Are the rest of you guys coming back down and helping?
Well, I'm down here too. I'll give
We're
him a
not
hand.
making progress.
Yeah,
right?
as you guys were climbing up, like
yeah, we're gonna head back down. I'm gonna yell out and go, "Hey, do you speak common?"
you hear this little, tiny, little, silly chuckle from up top, and no other answer.
I'll take that as no. Wait, was it? No, it wasn't like. It didn't speak.
Can't maybe he's a plant.
Hey,
Can I?
Tetsuin, can you give me a perception check real quick? This is not related to the looking for the flower.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you notice as you kind of look down at this creature and you see it run up, you kind of see this little glint at the corner of the eye, and you look down, and you look over, and you see something that's very familiar but also super strange. you see this very small coin with the symbol, I believe it was of a Triceratops on it, sitting on the ground next to you, that you remember was in your bag at one point, and then wasn't, and now you see it sitting down next to you.
Dum dum dum.
Dun dun.
I'm gonna flick a nut at it.
Wait,
Okay, so you flick the nut at it, it kind of bounces off the coin and bounces away.
I'll bend over and pick the coin back up.
Pick it back up, it's just like it was before. It's the same iron token bearing the symbol of a Triceratops on it.
Now, if I get closer to the vines with the coin, do the vines react at all?
They do not.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
you guys are coming back
let's
down to
go
help?
look.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anybody have proficiency in nature?
Nope.
don't hold on. Don't think so.
No.
I have a feeling that the only one that had that might have
No.
been Conrad.
Moosh? Moosh?
Moosh might. We'll see. Moosh. Nope. Moosh
Well,
does not.
We're all
Okay.
fucked.
So you guys spend some time searching around. Eventually, you each find your own orange and purple orchid. It takes you about an hour to find it as you're searching through the jungle and making sure you don't get lost and lose sight of the ziggurat while you're searching around the jungle. But you each are able to find your own, and you bring them back to the stairs.
Do we still see the things sitting up on the second level when we get back?
You actually don't see it anymore.
I'm gonna use Divine Sense to see if there's any more of them around.
Okay, and what's the range on that?
60 feet.
And what does it spot? What are the types of creatures?
Fey, Fiend, and Celestial.
You do not spot any of those within 60 feet.
Damn.
All right, I
Should've
walk
used
up
that
to
earlier.
the roots and hold out the flower and see if anything happens.
As you walk up close to them and hold out the flower, they part just in front of you.
All right.
And as you start walking up, and they continue parting in front of you, clearing the way
Alright,
for you
I
to
make
climb up the stairs.
Slow and careful progress. Very slow and careful.
You do just that, and as you watch the vines part in front of you, you get to the spot where there were thorns before. They part, clear the way. You can continue climbing, and a few seconds later, you reach the second level.
All right,
You-
chill. I wait there for everybody else.
Okay.
Do the same.
I follow him. Yeah.
Yep. Let's do this.
Okay. So you guys all easily climb up the stairs with the vines parting, and parting in front of you, clearing the way. Easily get to the second level, all holding your orange and purple orchid.
All right. How does what is his name? Big giant dude get up here?
Do we give him a flower?
I assume we give him a flower.
Did you want to
Yeah,
give
we
him a
just-
fire and have him climb up there, or did you want to leave him down below?
Can we have him climb up there because I want to use him for trap testing until we literally can't take him with us anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, we got him a flower too.
Sure. Yeah. So you kind of just stick it in his armor, and he climbs up, and the vines part around him, and he easily.
He
gets
looks
to
so
the second
pretty.
level. All right.
right.
So, real quick, it's almost midnight. Are you guys okay with continuing on until we get to a nice point in the story where we can stop?
Sure.
It's fine
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah, that's good.
Fuck yeah. Awesome. So you get to the second level, and you see, as you walk to the edges, you see the stairs from the second level to the third level. They're not quite as large as the first set. They're only 33 feet long, and they only rise up about 20 feet instead of the 30 feet from before. And you see these, instead of being they seem like normal stairs. They're not covered in vines or anything. They just seem very old and possibly decayed.
All right. Well,
I'll cast mending.
no. Can we?
'Kay.
So what? my problem is here. That there's very likely another thing we have to go collect at the bottom of this to get through, like the magical thing that's protecting the second level of this. So I don't really want to, sending anyone who's alive that way to test out what the magic is.
We'll just use.
Yeah, so that's why we should use.
Well, actually, he's big, and if the stairs are shit, he's probably gonna fall back on us.
I almost want to use Step of Wind and just jump to the top. It's only 20 feet.
Can
And
you do
before
that?
waiting for next level and getting
And before
Misty's
the
head.
magic is huge gust of wind that knocks you on your fucking ass
Yeah.
into the vines.
It's good. Good.
Do we want to step away, like, in case something flings him back into us, and then just have him go forward?
I'm just gonna go look around for another one, like that same buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Nope.
Yeah, you don't see one.
Surprise.
Tetsuin, did you want to do something? Yeah, you
From the upper level?
Actually, it's funny it mentions it there. You actually sense Strahd right near you. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you do not sense any of those creatures listed in your divine sense around you.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and make a leap up to the top.
Okay, so you kind of pull the air into you, and you feel your step get a little lighter, and you just take a few running steps, jump up, and you feel like you're gonna reach it. But then, right as you're about to get there, you seem to just fall short, land on the stairs, and you feel them crumble underneath you, and you just start sliding
shit.
back down to the second level. You're not quite able to reach that second level for some reason.
Who found the coin thingy?
I've got the coin on me.
Do you want to see if you can walk?
He just did.
I've been rejected.
Oh, you've been rejected, so it's
The
not.
coin he found a lot. He found it at Camp Righteous. Like,
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's related.
It was just returned to you somehow.
All right, so we have to get past the second set of stairs.
Yeah, I've got a grappling hook
Okay,
and 150 feet of rope.
awesome.
I'm gonna tie the grappling hook to the rope and have Vorn throw it to the second level.
Nice. So yeah, you do that. You tie it up. Vorn tosses it, and it falls just short of the second level. Like he's not able to get it up there, and he pulls it back down, tosses it again, and again it just falls just short of the second level, and he's not able to get it up there. Seems like some
Does
fuckery
it
going
seem
on.
like something's stopping it right before it gets to the second level?
Pyramid.
It
of
seems
fuck
like
you.
he's just throwing it short. Seems like he's just throwing it short. Like he's just not strong enough to get it up there. It just seems normal. Like it's nothing seems out of the ordinary when he's throwing it. He just can't quite reach that. As at this point, you guys notice again, you're not alone. You see another little foot-tall black creature with a white mask. This one's different though. It's wearing its mask resembles the head of a what was it? A chameleon? Yeah, head of a chameleon. And again, it's holding the same kind of orange and purple orchid in its hand. But this one's also carrying a red parrot feather, and it just kind of giggles a little bit, and just scampers right up the stairs to the second level.
All right, we gotta find a fucking parrot.
Okay, so you guys,
Did I register anything with Divine Sense when we actually saw him?
you did not.
Okay, so he's not a Fae like I thought he was.
He is not indeed. He is not a Fae.
No, Faye's not on that list.
He is still not a Fae, because I keep
Yeah, I
forgetting
know.
that's not on the list.
Okay, well, what does that leave? Aberration.
Aberration,
elemental.
monstrosity, humanoid. He could be humanoid. Beast, elemental. I fucking can't remember him. Dragon.
I mean,
Maybe it could be a dragon.
it's a dragon.
Ask him if he speaks Draconoid.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Are they just giggling, or does it sound like they might be saying something?
They just sound like they're giggling. They don't really seem to be saying anything.
What is the language for Dragonborn? It's Draconoid, right?
Draconic, yeah.
Draconic.
Draconic. That's what it is. Fuck.
It's on your sheet, dude.
Oh yeah, it is.
Clap.
Well, is the buddy over there holding something? Oh yeah, he was holding a parrot feather. Let's
Is he
go.
still there? Can I ask him
Red
if Draconic, if he speaks Draconic?
There's no answer as he's just kind of giggling down at you guys from up on the second level. Maybe taunting
Damn it.
you a little bit. Like,
He's third
"Haha,
level,
I'm
right?
here, you're
Ancient
not."
language.
level.
Yeah, Draconic's an ancient language. I had a chance.
Now, from our elevated position,
Mhm.
Are we able to spot any sort of red bird?
Parrots? Yeah,
Yeah,
parrots.
you see
are
them
good.
kind of flying all around up in the air.
Azeth. Wait.
Can we smack one down? Kill
Uh,
one?
So
Steel
since
slithers.
there's so many around here, you may be able to find some on the ground. Some
Oh,
feathers
like discarded
on the ground.
feathers. Oh, well, that was
Oh.
necessary.
Yeah, you do kind of
Okay.
fry one of them, and it just kind of burns to a crisp.
But I
Oh,
mean, some feathers might have come off of it from the impact, right?
Maybe.
But then you look down and you find some.
Yeah. You see some, like, as you climb back down, you see there's like a. You search the jungle for just a couple minutes, you find quite a few feathers spread about.
Let's do it.
So you each get your own feather, and you take the feather and the orchid and climb back up the first set of stairs, and climb back up climb up the second set of stairs, and they don't crumble. You're able to climb right up and have no issues, and you all get to the third or to the second level. Again, from the second to the third level, it's not quite as long. These are the ones above you only about 12 feet high, so like you could almost jump and see up on the second level. However, and these stairs, they look perfectly fine. They're not decaying. They're not covered in vines. They're just covered in what seem to be swarms and swarms of poisonous snakes, slithering all over the stairs, completely covering the stairs. Just slithering all over and covering it, not letting you get past. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna say send Vorn at the stairs until the little dude gives us the hint.
Okay. Yeah, so Vorn starts
He's
climbing up.
immune to poison, so.
Crunches a few snakes. They all just start attacking him, swarming all around him. He eventually becomes covered in snakes, and he doesn't seem to make any progress as he's climbing up and comes back down. And again,
Is he still covered in snakes when he comes down?
no, they kind of like slither as he comes back to the level. They slither off and rejoin their companions on the stairs. So like they don't want to attack you guys as you're sitting here. It's just you can't pass them.
Alright, can I use my breath weapon?
Oh fuck yeah, you can.
Alright, can I use my breath weapon? I think it's a, what is it? Is it a cone or is it a
You're
tunnel?
black? Oh, no, wait. Are you black?
Are you black?
No.
You can't just ask them
Donar-
why they're
Donar's-
black.
Donar is a black
They're
dragon.
both black.
I'm pretty sure black, yeah.
So
So
yours is
it's,
the 30-foot line, yeah.
He's the token
Yes.
black dragon boy. Okay, so yeah, your line of acid just
Why
tears
is there radiant damage in there?
because it's
Fucking
on all
dumb.
your attacks or anything in that.
Fine for
thing.
yeah. Don't ignore that. Just
Yeah.
a 5 acid
So
weapon.
your acid just tears up the stairs in a line. You briefly see this clear spot of stairs where you could go up as the snakes are shoved away, but then they immediately reform and cover the stairs again. And I know it's shocking to hear, but for a third time, you see you're not alone, and there's another tall Chewinga sitting there, standing in your midst. This time its white mask resembles what seems to be some kind of mongoose. Again, it has the red parrot feather in one hand, and it's orange and purple orchid in the other hand. Then you see it kind of walk up to the stairs where the snakes are. It takes its orchid and just smacks one of the snakes on the head with it. The snake kind of rears up, hisses at it, almost snaps at it. The little Chewinga then takes the red feather, and then just gently pets the snake to calm it down a little bit. And then you see it lie down on its stomach, facing the snake. And then probably one of the weirdest fucking things you've ever seen happens. The snake then just crawls into the mouth of the mask of the Chewinga and disappears inside. And then you see the Chewinga slither up the stairs like a snake, unharmed by any of the other poisonous snakes. Gets to the top and stands up, looks down at you, and just giggles a little bit.
Alright,
Yeah, I don't think Vorn can do that.
I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to recreate what he did.
Okay. So what do you want to do first?
So first, what did he do? He walked up.
Booped it with the flower.
No, he whacked it so it
With-
like.
Yeah, with the flower.
Yeah,
Did he whack it
he
with the flower?
Yeah.
smacks it with the flower, then pets it with the feather, and then lays down, and then the snake crawls into its
Alright.
mouth.
I find a
Get it
snake,
open your mouth.
a big one. I
A
smack
big-
it with a flower.
Okay. It kind of hisses up and rears at you and begins to try and bite you.
like pet it with the flower, you know, trying to dodge out of the way of whatever
Okay.
bullshit it's trying to throw at me.
It kind of settles down a little bit and calms down, looking at you.
All right, I lay down on my stomach the way that the weird thing did.
Okay, it starts slithering towards you.
Do I open my mouth? Is that what's gonna happen?
Do it.
Yeah,
All right, I guess I open my mouth.
Okay, it starts slithering in your mouth and crawling down your throat. Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Constitution, fuck.
That's like your best thing. You're fine.
I know, but it's
Oh!
not with advantage. Fuck.
Whew! Boy,
It's-
what's your alignment? Actually,
I
here, wait,
am-
wait, you don't have to tell me. Let me look at it. Because
What?
you may not want to. I don't care if you want to tell everybody else. All right. So the snake just slithers right down your throat. No problem.
All right, then can I attempt to slither up the stairs?
You slither up the stairs. No problem. The snake's part. You easily get to the top.
Ooh.
I cast bless on the rest of us.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Who are you casting it on?
The remaining
Non-Musharib?
Raw.
shield guardian. Oh wait, there's four of us down here, right?
Yeah, there's you, two, Moosh, and Tetsuin.
All right.
Can
Well,
we
I'm gonna
double
do
stack
that
bless?
second level then,
Okay.
and give it everyone. Give
Awesome.
it to everyone.
So everybody gets blessed.
Woohoo. All right, I will read
And-
it.
Okay, so who's going next?
I'll be
attempt to go.
next.
Okay. Two or Tetsuin? Which one of you guys is gonna go?
But by all means, ladies first.
Okay. So Moosh goes. No. Okay. So two. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna do the whole boop, caress, lay down, open mouth thing.
Okay. And similar things happens to what happened to Rune. You climb up. Could you give me a Constitution saving throw?
I'm trying, but it's apparently giving me a syntax error when I had bless in.
Let's see. Let me check it out.
Yeah, you're at 20. 19 plus D4, so.
Okay. No problem. You're fine. I have to check something.
Yeah, just when I had the 1d4 checked for the bless on the save modifier, it gave me a syntax error.
That's weird. Here, let me do this. That's fucking weird. Oh, because there's nothing in there. The bless isn't actually typed in there. It's just
Oh,
blank.
you have to type
Oh.
it.
So if you type it in there, then it would work.
Oh, I thought it used the bless as the,
I think
That
that's
was
just
an
like a
example.
suggestion.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, that would be nice if you used it as a default. That would make sense.
well, I'm just gonna add it in, because I think that's the only thing we have that does that,
Probably. Okay, so yeah, you easily get up, slither up the stairs to the top. No problem. Who's
Hi.
Tetsuin? Are you next?
Yeah. I'm gonna boop and tickle.
Okay.
And
I gotta roll a 4. I'm assuming it's a 10. Ah.
Okay.
A
So
lot of
Tetsuin. As you do the same sequence of events as everybody else, you boop it.
Oh,
The snake
shit.
starts to climb down your throat, but then you start gagging a little bit, and you can't let it go down. You just spit it out, and then you feel this horrible hurting pain in your head as you just get this horrible migraine, and you take 21 points of psychic damage.
whew,
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And the snake crawls out, and you're not able to climb up the stairs on this attempt. You guys, the rest of them just see him reel, like he stands up and reels back and clutches his head, almost falls off, but then he just kneels down and he's just kneeling there, clutching his head a little bit, obviously severely traumatized by what just happened.
oh, there was a snake in my mouth.
Well, we know he.
There's a snake in my boot. That's
You
a.
wanna try again?
I do.
Okay. Are you doing the exact same sequence of events?
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna tickle him like with the feather just a little bit more this time.
Sure.
Gonna slowly open my mouth.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another con save. Nice.
That
Oh,
big
there we
snake.
go.
This time,
Swallows
after
it.
No gag reflex this time.
yeah, no problem at all. After taking a few minutes to compose yourself and settle down, maybe doing some throat stretching exercises. You know.
Yeah,
know
I
how
knew
it
you weren't a
is.
bitch.
You lay down. The snake crawls in your mouth, and you easily wriggle up to the top.
Perfect.
Moosh, why don't you go on ahead?
Okay.
I'll heal you.
I'll do this. I don't like snakes, though. You see him do the same thing. Bop the creature on the head.
If he fails
Tickle
to
with the flower?
throw and dies, I swear to God.
No, he's full.
Ah, he's fine.
Oh,
He
God
mans up
damn,
like a fucking
okay,
dwarf.
All right, Eb, it's all on you, buddy.
And easily
Alright.
slithers to the top.
Boop. I have a +6 to this, plus the D4. I will boop. I will tickle and lay down, and then do my
Come on, bullshit.
Con
Bullshit.
save.
Fuck!
Oh,
24.
No problem. You easily slither up to the top of the ziggurat. And now Vorn is just sitting down there or standing down there looking up at you guys. Maybe.
Yeah. I don't think Vorn even has a mouth.
Probably not much.
Not much. I don't
Like,
think he's
nothing,
meant to eat.
Like, yeah, I don't think he would be able
Can we-
to do
can we-
this. He's
Can
a,
we
he's a,
have him try it?
That'd be humorous.
I mean, like,
So he tries to
Yeah,
do it.
sure.
what's the worst that can happen? Can he even take psychic damage?
I'm
Well, I mean,
assuming.
even if he could, he'd regenerate 10
Yeah.
hit points a turn.
So-
Yeah, like
You
let's
see
just have
him-
him try it.
Like, follow directions. This very robotic boop, and then tickle, and then he kind of just lays down, his feet like hanging off the edge behind him, and then he just lays down, and you see the snake just goes and just starts banging its head against his head because he doesn't have a mouth to open, and it just kind of like bangs up, and then you see like this, like he kind of jerks a little bit, and then just stands back up and kind of shrugs his shoulders up at you guys.
What if he tries to slither up now?
He tries to slither up. The snakes crawl over him, and he's not able.
he
to
just
get up.
kind of does the worm
He
dance.
does the worm dance up the stairs. Doesn't get anywhere, covered in snakes.
Well, let's just leave him there.
And he makes some great moments. A great fucking automatonic golem doing the worm on the fucking Aztec
On the
temple.
steps of a pyramid in the Aztec temple. And the fucking
snakes.
and the snakes are trying to fucking headbutt him to get in his mouth. Now, what about Little George?
He'll just
Shit, little George.
No, he's just gonna hang out with Vorn. He doesn't really like snakes. He is very afraid of snakes. Snakes are like
That's
his
fine.
worst fear.
That's fine.
Alright.
He can chill with Born. Born will take good care of the little
So,
one.
yeah, as we proceed further, I'm gonna give Vorn and tell him to protect Little George with his life.
You give George the amulet.
George.
And the
TPKs
universe explodes.
George TPK's the party with George. GG. George.
George. Yeah.
Okay. So, as you guys find yourself standing on the top of the ziggurat, past the obstacles that were placed in your way at some point, you see that the shrine on top is just this simple rectangular structure that's made of brick. But the outside is covered with all these labyrinthian symbols. And you see there's an open doorway, and you see inside that beyond there's this barren, dusty room. But you guys all get the sense, you guys all smell the aroma of incense around you.
Do we want to take a short rest here before we go in, and like take that as the end of the session? We're on the top of the pyramid, about to go inside.
I feel like there's a scene about to happen.
The symbols, do they look like they're part of a language?
Not
Or
entirely.
are they just random symbols?
I think you guys have seen the symbol of Ubtao before, or at least Conrad has told you. These are all the symbols, or a symbol of Ubtao, the old the old god of Chult.
2, do you want to divine sense real fast?
Sure.
You do that, and you sense nothing.
Interesting. So here's the thing. It could be like a trap room or something. Or it could be like an interaction with some character. Right?
Well, let's just go in with caution. I mean, we don't have Vorn, but I mean, we're all pretty much full.
Yeah.
I've
Alright,
used
sure.
a lot of spells, but that's it.
Alright, let's go.
So you guys all going in together?
Mm-hmm.
So you all step into the barren, dusty room and find
Can
yourselves...
we like be very wary when we're walking, like very carefully, like
Yeah.
trying not to, set up any traps or anything.
You tentatively step and you look on the ground and it just seems like normal floor and there's nothing. But as you step through the doorway, you all find yourselves not in a barren, dusty room. You see that there's hanging lamps that illuminate this room. And there's incense burning all around, filling the air with this exotic scent. And smoke that just curls all throughout the room. You see the floor is covered with cushions and reed mats. And there's pots of blooming flowers that are all along the wall. All sorts of colors. There's birds that are singing, that are flitting from plant to plant to plant inside this room. On a heap of cushions, opposite of this doorway, you see an immense snake with iridescent scales. As you walk in the room, it rises slowly up to a height of 5 feet, staring directly into your eyes as it moves. And you all feel like it's staring directly into your eyes, maybe directly inside of you.
Can I boop it with the flower and tickle it with the feather?
You see, it's a snake, but its face is remarkably human-like. But its tongue flicks out, and you see it's snake-like. And as its tongue flicks out a little bit, and then it speaks. And it says, I am Sajan Baza. What do you seek in this ancient place? Speak truly, for I hear your hearts. And that's where we're going to tonight's session.
Alright, dope.
Ooh,
Okay.
cliffhanger.
Yep.
Wap, wap, wap. Alright,
Iridescent scales.
iridescent scales, my dude.
Could probably find a picture of this thing if you'd like.
That'd be Alright, I'm gonna go pass the fuck out.
Alright.
Alright, so
Don't
I'll see
die.
you guys later.
Good.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that train myself.
I mean, I don't really want to tell you this name. Nah, this
Alright.
picture's shit. You guys can imagine it.
Alright.
Do we get any XP for those velociraptors?
Yeah, I think it was... 100.
God damn it.
We're getting there.
And then
I'll still
for other
do the-
stuff, another 200.
Nice.
So altogether, 740? It was 440 the first time, right? Yeah. So 740 altogether for this session.
Nice. Only 1,400 more to go until level 5.
I am level 5.
So if you want to level up and be ready to level up the next long rest, you can.
I already taken care of.
I've got like $150 to go, so next encounter or so.
You got 150?
Something like that.
Cool. Anything else? Any other questions before we stop?
No, that was good.
Cool.
Good sesh.
Cool.
Thanks.